Hey everybody! Welcome to Eternal World. They want to conquer Arthurian Tales. This is a 5th edition game based in Legends of Old. Housekeeping. The computer will be here soon. He is clocking 2 banks.
You're calling Trent the computer. I just got that.
Oh, we've decided that since this should probably go public for our fans, Trent and I can't stand each other, so we're going to alternate sessions. I'm here, he's here.
Oh, are you guys going to beef?
This man is committed.
Are you guys going to do, the diss tracks? You're going to start doing that?
Wait, are we all part of the divorce proceedings who ends up getting full custody?
You think my one's not already being...
Perfect.
It's already at my producer. Like, I've got it done. It's just being...
Lovely.
Nice.
Love it. Alright. Important stuff. If you're watching this in the future or listening to it on Spotify or on Anchor, there are very important links to very important charities and organizations because people deserve to be human beings and not have their fucking life taken away from them and autonomy taken away from them and decision-making abilities because they're just people being people. So,
people being people.
Yes. Stop telling people what to do with their fucking bodies, you stupid government.
You all white men.
Yes. So, all the links are down below. Please go support.
Yes, please. We have awesome people who have comics. We have our friends at Talon and Claw. We have
artists.
Resident artists. We also have merch because that's also a thing. Oh, look at Jesus' shirt. Oh, it's pretty. Oh, and if you can't see it, maybe you should head to YouTube to see it.
Maybe you should just join our OnlyFans.
Or you could, you could do that too. Jeremiah will be posting GAM pictures.
Jeremiah will be on OnlyGams.
For a donation of $500, I will donate toe pics.
That is not my code.
My toes are majestic. Don't you give me that.
Hold on. I want in on this OnlyGams auction. I got some pretty nice calves.
Yes. It's growing.
Only man.
It's growing for your pleasure.
Yeah.
It's also real.
It's growing in this room. So, any special announcements before we go on to character intro?
Hi,
Don't be an asshole.
Yes.
You,
Hi, Poopy. Also, my friend Poopy is in the chat. Yay.
He's my friend too.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
He was hanging out with us on Magic Night.
I'm so very sorry.
You can't keep all of the friends, okay?
Okay. Also, be kind.
Was still
please,
a thing.
please be kind.
Please be kind to one another.
Oh,
It's a good thing to do. Just remember if you can't. I'm sure there's a good reason, but also just be kind. Why are you pushing
If
this
you
back?
can't be
Because it
kind.
always blocks my face.
If you can't, I assume it's
She
because that
blocks
Mercedes
my
in front of
face
you
with
just
her
cut you
pole,
off.
and I'm just moving.
But then
Oh, now she's
blocking
trying to
rides-
block ours.
Okay, it's here.
Just put it in front of my face, and then I'm in character. It's fine.
I have the pole well in hand.
I mean, you're not at
Yes,
work.
yes, we're gonna get demonetized. Alright, let's get into it. Hey guys, I'm Jesus, I'll be y'all's DM. Who's this beautifulest of faces?
Yay!
Hi, I'm Wolf, but sometimes Bear.
Well, sometimes
He
just
is
there.
a druid.
No one else can do
God
that. I'm so
damn
jealous.
That's pretty good.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'll be playing Crosshatch, and somebody better teach me the words for its Templar slapping day.
Nope.
I'll teach you in Bear.
Fuck yeah! I will accept it
Hold
in
on.
bear.
It's like that. Yeah, good enough.
Cool.
Okay. Nice.
All right.
Oh yeah, Warforged,
Slapping
Warlock,
day.
Fighter, good stuff.
Mine
Go.
was more kinky and yours was more angry. But
Oh.
I mean, yeah.
Oh dear.
Hey Jeremiah, who are you playing?
Kinky. Cyrus.
It's legend.
Cyrus Felloward, the Fire Genasi Fighter Barbarian.
Hey Lee, who are you playing?
Hi, Everlee, and I am playing Everlee, and I am a Nature Domain Cleric Aasimar wingy thingy.
Wingy thingy.
The wing.
Oh, I like the term weenie thing.
Yeah, I might have to steal.
Hey
that.
Lee, Jess, who are you playing?
Wow.
She's many types too.
I'm Jess, but I play Lena. She's a wood elf cleric of nature domain. She's also got a little bit of druid with her, and
Questionably, she also has a sibling.
fuck off.
I just
Also,
realized Canadian barbarians, we have to come up with a funnier name pun than they have.
You have to. It's long.
It's like a requirement.
Long life and flourish. Okay.
All right, guys. So let's roll that beautiful biting footage.
I forgot.
Let's get into it. I want to bear arms.
Bear arms. It's summer. You should bear arms.
I will let everybody know, as Monday is aware of. All my notes got deleted. Thank you. One note for fusing everything on this laptop to your app. And when I said no, I don't want my videos on that app, it deleted everything.
That's
So-
messed upness.
To recap what had happened.
Was.
A long time ago. We're doing it live.
Yes.
Fucking doing it live. So, you guys were defeated a Colossus. You guys entered the city and were hanging out at one of the keeps inside the castle walls.
We had a
You
fun
were
shopping
going
session.
to. You had a fun shopping session. You were going to meet with Arthur and other representatives of Camelot. You were just waiting for Merlin to come. And
No, I'm totally Merlin. Or I was sitting in a seat.
you were sitting in the seat. And 3 days came and no come Merlin. So.
No come Merlin.
No come Merlin. So you had one representative of top, which was Saerus, and then the representation for Merlin, you guys chose Cross. So, as you guys came into a meeting and had a representation for the Knights Templar, the city, the workers, the church, you got some representation from outside tribes, and you guys discussed what happened. You learned that while you guys were facing the Colossus, there was a small attempt at the castles and a assault, which was easily handled. A couple of shadowish creatures scattered around that no one really was able to do anything about, and a very pale, elven-looking individual with a horse made out of flames. As they apprehended the individual, Lancelot was able to say that him and Arthur were the only ones who were ready to defeat these shadows as soon as he started thinking and praying a lot.
And he's a jaw.
And he's a chaw. As the meeting was commencing and it was getting heated as the church kept blaming you guys for everything that was happening, even though you guys saved the day, a telepathic message was sent to Arthur saying that Merlin is somewhere. The clues that you guys had was that Merlin said that he was tired of these rats and it was wet. And if there was another clue, I forgot. Maybe something about feces, I think.
He got
That was a joke.
punched.
He did get punched.
He did
Yeah, and
get
then he got
punched.
gagged.
He said he
Yeah.
couldn't see in the light.
Yes, all important details.
Yes.
He's in Arthur's sex dungeon, isn't he?
Ooh,
I mean,
fun.
he's gagged now.
That's wow.
So,
That's
you have
how
all
we
been
play
invited
it.
to our
D&D.
18 and up D&D stream. The meeting ended, and as you guys were heading out, I believe Carver, out of the dust in the outside room, in this little antechamber that everybody was waiting at, made the dust move in the shape of Bathory's symbol, your symbol. The only one that really noticed was, yes, I believe John. I'm not sure if that was the name or not.
That's
John
a
was
very
the
churchy
knight.
name, so yes.
John was the knight.
He had a different
who's
name.
the guy
yeah.
that betrays Jesus in biblical times?
Judas.
Yeah, I call him Judas.
Judas Priest.
His name's
I
Judas.
do not have the only name that I have written down
Oh,
would be John.
no.
I do
No,
not
John
have
is the
the White Knight. I don't know this
Templar.
individual's name. We'll figure it
Apparently
out.
he's
later.
Judas Priest now.
So as he scuffed up he looked at the emblem and there was a certain reaction, and he composed himself and walked away as Lancelot saw it and thought it was something evil, so he slid on there and destroyed it and praised himself for doing so.
He calls that one a foot smite.
That's right.
Oh.
So, with that, we're going to continue exactly where we left off. As I need to change the music.
Musica.
Music has been changed. So, it sounds more sinister than I sure.
Yeah, I got real spooky.
Yeah. I just put courts and this is like the court of Barovia. Okay, I understand why it's spooky now. Alright, as I'm trying to find something less dawning and spooky, Arthur is still inside talking and cleaning up with everybody else. You all see each other. Bear, you currently, for the sake of Trenton not being here, I will say that he's going to go grab his bear friend and try to reunite with everybody. As you've just been
He's trying to bear
for about 2 or 3 days just laying in the sun, collecting more friends. So, you guys are outside of this gigantic room that holds maybe about 100 people or so, but only just enough chairs for you guys, maybe about 10 more. A delicious plate of food and cheeses and wines are in the middle. You see Arthur speaking to Lancelot and some other members of the round table. You know that Merlin is somewhere against his will, and Arthur currently has this pale elf. Oh, another piece of important information is Lancelot was able to read the book that your father figure had, which Saerus, what's your father figure's name? So it's an L. Lucian, thank you.
Malfoy.
As there was celestial written around the corners of the book, saying that the only way to extinguish this evil, my notes are gone, so I don't fucking know, was to bathe the entity in light and a feather of baby phoenix. I have no idea what the... Again, I'm so sorry. All my notes were deleted. Like, all my work for Age of Maya is gone. I'm starting from scratch. So,
Well, that works.
yeah, so...
That totally works for us.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why the music is spooky.
yeah.
Those darn notes.
Those darn notes are gone. Well,
Into the ethereal plane.
what do we do, Tom?
Into the end.
You see Swain,
Yeah. Swing, brother.
I am going to take the opportunity, like, before totally actually present Carver, leaves to go get Bear, I'm going to beam into everyone in proximity's head the cliff notes of what happened, just so that they actually have the knowledge.
So we know who's a stinker face.
Yeah.
There's a stinker face and what happened and what was said and what was done.
Every time that priest's back is turned, you're just seeing me just... And then he might turn around and just... Nope. Totally wasn't me.
So what happened was...
What had happened? What had
And
happened?
then we would try
He
to...
called me an abomination.
We would try to convey...
So I said do better.
We would try to convey the stuff that we learned inside the meeting thing. As much as we remember.
The conclave.
To the rest of the party.
so you guys
Yeah, there's a pale guy in a cell that we need to definitely talk to.
Maybe interrogate. I am gonna let them know about that. I don't think he speaks the same language as common folk. Maybe one of us can talk to it with our Fey language that we know.
I know, Sil.
We could try. I don't see why not.
To interrogate some information. And apparently there was a knight there that showed up again.
Yeah, one of them was riding one.
Is the nightmare?
Oh, it dead.
Oh, they killed it.
No, I don't think they did it. I
No,
think-
they
it
have
was
it in
captured.
a stone cell.
Oh,
They have it.
He was
Okay.
captured.
the
With
ununicorn is
the-
alive.
Aww.
The unicorn.
Maybe we. I don't know if there's anything that we can do to try to heal it, or
We can apologize for the fun.
well, that is obviously what we can do.
Yeah, that's just passively implied at this point.
It's not a unicorn, it's an ecorn.
Yeah, because the uns cancel out. It's genius.
50 points from removed from Ravenclaw.
That's what you get for being too smart.
I didn't get
Slytherin.
accepted to wizarding school. Didn't accept constructs.
Deal.
I'm gonna go over to Swain, and I'm gonna say it's good to see you, brother. I'm glad you're well.
Yeah, I don't think that that meeting went well. And as he's hugging you, and then kind of reaches over to grab you, and then just forces you into this
See?
big hug that he can't quite grab everybody, so he has both of you in one arm. What do
We'll
you guys
beat him
going
up for you. Tell us who.
We kind of heard a clip. How do I say this? I'll say clip notes. a quick summary of what
Appended.
happened. What had happened was.
See, now what had happened was.
I don't know if you are aware that Cross can.
This mid-sentence, I'm just gonna beam into his head. Yeah, I can talk with my brain now instead of my mouth.
You see that his hand quickly twitches to where a dagger was hidden in
I'm
his
just-
side. Interesting.
Yeah.
It's in the hat. It's great.
Okay.
Let me know if it freaks you out. I'll just talk normally, but people don't like that one even more.
The first time that and he's saying this out loud, the first time they messaged me was very weird. I'm getting used to it.
Going to scare their brother.
You see that as soon as you speak in that tone, someone who is, I'll say, replacing one of the wine vases there, kind of gets spooked and fucking starts running, almost tripping on her own shoes.
Seems right. Seems right.
I'm gonna put my hand
It's the price of
Inside.
doing business.
I don't know if I need to head back to the woods or stay here. I don't think anyone's going to want me to stay here. Arthur did say that there was a key to you guys were staying at that extra rooms. I don't know if Tony's going to be able to handle everything by himself.
I understand.
Oh, but he's so strong and capable.
I'm glad that Tony is.
He's like a foot tall.
And well.
That's not, I didn't say physically strong.
I might stay here a day or two and then head back. Are we supposed to go talk to...
From what I understand, I assume we are.
Is Arthur still in brain beam range?
Yeah, do we
I'll
see
say
Arthur
that no,
Can I
but
catch
it's
him as
easy
he's
enough for
walking
you to
out of-
you can just scoot over closer to
Okay.
me.
I'm gonna scoot into maximum brain beam range, so 30 feet, and I'm just going to beam into his head. He could be in the middle of the conversation; it doesn't matter. When you're ready to talk more privately, just give me a wave.
You see that he's literally in mid conversation, and it's processing what you're saying, what they're saying, speaking, and then puts his hands behind his back at the same time, and kind of waves him a little bit. and then puts his arms on the guy, and like you see that he's shutting things down, and
he's ending the conversation.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to beam into all of you. I think he wants to talk to us now.
Okay.
I am including
Swain.
Swain. Yes, thank you. I am including Swain in that beam.
I know. It gets
who's going to talk to us?
Arthur.
I believe.
I'm
Private.
gonna start walking towards Arthur and kind of look behind the party and just kind of.
I'll say that maybe 20 minutes will pass by before Arthur actually officially closes everything down, just because
king.
Lancelot is not making things easy, and at that time
He's perfect.
you will see a pebble hit one of the windows, and then another one.
We all see that?
Yeah, everybody sees it and hears it. You guys will be the only ones in this chamber
Okay.
or room.
Then I'm gonna.
Is that?
I'm gonna look at it.
Is that cool?
Okay. So you go approach and look at it. It is nightfall, and all the torches are lit
Dark
outside.
vision.
And you have you see that it's definitely a care riding a bear. And you will see that there's 2 windows to the side that are cracked. They're leading to something else completely different. And yeah, I'll say that as you were filled in with the conversation, Care kind of took you, and they're just throwing pebbles for you to come out. Carver.
Carver?
Yeah. What did I say?
You just
Care.
made a Carver joke.
You said Care.
Maybe I care a lot.
Aw, I thought you were making a Care Bear joke.
No, that was just
That's a
Floridian
different
slip.
character.
Care on the bear.
Yeah, Carver. Yeah, that was just me being silly. My notes are deleted.
It's fine.
It's a character
It's all
not
good.
like Jesus, not wise.
Yeah, it's only been 50 sessions. We don't expect you to know our character names.
Yeah.
Hey, I had this conversation with my at-home game, and I'm like, I remember 20 different fucking names. And
Yeah.
y'all
That's fair.
Yeah, but how the fuck do you forget Crosshatch?
chill. Like this.
Bear.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, bear.
Care and Bear.
Yeah.
So, Carver is outside with
Lena.
Bear.
Merlin.
And that's when Arthur will approach you guys. I have a chamber that we can speak in private to.
Is there a way we can bring them with us?
Who's them? Goes outside as a pebble, like he doesn't even flinch and just kind of hits. If the
Like hits
if
the
the window
window.
wasn't there, it would just directly hit Arthur's forehead. Oh, yeah. I'll send someone to grab them and.
The bear's pretty chill.
Be careful with that bear, yes.
Be careful with the short one, though.
The common folk.
Be careful with the bear. Be careful with the shorter one.
No, it's more of the common.
The bear looks like it's been hunted and killed for like 3 weeks.
Like the humans.
Well, show
might
up. You
not,
guys
but-
training a companion of that nature. They will get
Oh
some
no, we can
scars.
talk. Like it's not. He's not a pet.
I'm sorry.
You know, I
Arthur.
should be not surprised at these things, but you keep surprising me.
My hair is literally kind of catching on fire right now.
Yeah, I've never asked because I think that would be impolite to me.
Let me explain in one sentence. You've met Artemis, right?
Yes, many a time.
Bear is Artemis's friend.
That makes a
More
little bit
sense.
more sense.
Yeah.
It still
It's-
doesn't take the fact
It's
that he
basically
looks dead.
It's basically Artemis in kind of like Artemis but in bear form.
He's a bear.
He helped us defend
Question mark.
Camelot, and he's here to help. So.
I did get some reports of a large bear fighting, but I thought that people would just panic. But follow me, and then your friends will be escorted soon. And he goes and speaks to one of the knights, and he looks very confused, and then starts walking out and down this spiral case.
I'm just gonna thumbs up as he walks out.
I
You
really
got
hope
this,
we
bro.
hear him go, ah!
Which you guys will be escorted to a private chamber to discuss things with Arthur. As Bear, you'll see a band in full plate armor with a short spear, kind of using it as a walking stick, open a door maybe about 40 feet from where you are. I was told that the bear can talk. Is that true? And then approaches you.
please. Oh God, he's
And
gonna
is-
troll this guy.
Not sure what to do or say. His excitement is just like,
When he walks up, I'm gonna have been looking the other way.
sure.
And when he walks up, I will already be dangling, and I'm just gonna turn, so it's just like,
Oh
A
no.
little bit of something.
Oh.
and then Bear's just gonna go, friend.
Oh.
Yeah, friend. Let's go. Oh God. He's gonna look towards Carver. Is this contagious? Carver's just gonna shake his head. Yes.
I'll make the expert call that when we're walking in, Carver will just reach down and just shove the eye back in.
I thought you had the monocle that was holding it in. Or
Oh yeah,
something
you do
in your
have
eye.
monocle.
You have a monocle.
But in
Yeah,
which
but that
side?
doesn't mean it was on at that
The
point.
monocle's just over the socket. Like,
Yeah.
no, the eyes for sure.
Oh, okay.
As
That's
he
fancy.
opens the door this way. What's your eye? And kind of goes in front, and then starts escorting you to this location. Both of you guys, these both groups before they merge together, as you're being escorted. Eventually, Merlin himself and this guard have to light a torch to different section. Sorry, Arthur.
I was
Have
like,
to,
wait a minute.
light a torch to this
Did you tell
section
me?
of the castle, and it looks very akin to a dungeon. There's no light, a chamber that's only about 5 feet wide, and sometimes it gets really narrow, and then sometimes it gets a little bit bigger, and it's just curving down and further down and further down. And then before it gets to a point where there's a room, and outside, door, and outside the door there's two torches that get lit up, and you'll see the glow of someone starting to walk this way. You hear the chain and the metal clanking before you see Bear and Carver walking your way. Arthur just pulls a set of keys, opens the door, and then you see a very, very, very dusty table, and not maybe 2 chairs. The rest are just boxes and crates that are being used for people to sit down, and everything's covered in cobwebs and dust. There once was a bottle of wine that looks like it's been opened and now probably really grody. Yeah.
Even
Is
Lena
there
doesn't
anything
want
that you guys, as Archer speaking, is there anything that you guys need or want? Any beverage or food? I know there was some upstairs, but if we need anything to help calm nerves or discuss things, I can bring it.
No.
And
I think I'm good.
as Bear,
I have my.
the doorway is just enough. Like your shoulders need to kind of move a little bit, or it's gonna just hit him.
Hey, if you can get near through, you can get the whole thing through. What? That's how cats operate. If they can get like their head like
Yeah.
near through, they can get all the way through.
It's a tight squeeze, but you manage to go through. Unless there's anything specific that you want to roleplay at that specific instant. As you'll see that Arthur doesn't even sit at the end of the table. He kind of finds a medium-sized box, dusts it, sits himself down, and then kind of uncovers a cloth that wasn't on this table that looks like to be a prototype of the round table above. It's not colored, it's not finished. There's some splinters here and there. You see some nails kind of poking out.
This is the original round table.
Do you say that out loud?
Seems
Do
like
it.
plenty of things
Kind
to
of.
snag on a
No,
bear.
no, it's not out loud, but I remember it.
You murmur it.
No, his stats are.
What?
I'll say he doesn't hear it.
Okay.
Is this one called the square table? And yes, I am saying that.
Well, it wasn't always round.
I mean, it's pokier.
Yeah, it's
This is
Pokier.
that kind of round table.
It is more oblong than round. As you guys find a seat, and I'll say that there's actually not enough seats, and he kind of has to like
I'll sit on
move
the floor.
things. Okay.
That's
Like-
fine.
I'm
Bear just sits directly behind wherever Carver is, because it's not like he's blocking the view.
I think at this point Saerus will be kind of curious now. It's like, is this kind of the original round table?
This
Where you
is
first
where
started doing meetings.
this was a private chamber where I did have some conversations with individuals that I did not seem that Uther would be fond of. And we did model the table upstairs after this one that me and Lancelot were carving together, if you will. And the craftsmanship above is way better because I had nothing to do with it.
And you weren't carving with axes, I'm sure.
That also.
Maybe Excalibur.
I did not own Excalibur when we had these conversations.
Wow.
He did mention Uther, and his father, I believe, died when he was like, what, his 18? It's like he was a teen when his father died.
Yeah.
So, he has a little bit like some little gray hairs here and there. What is the if you want to lead this conversation?
So I sort of have the words for this. I'm just gonna beam into your head. So I can beam AoE, but it's gonna take me a second to keep everybody caught up, but I can do it. These two sent ascending to or this one sent ascending to
Do
Merlin.
I see you pointing to me?
Yes, I am
Okay.
doing all of this.
Okay, so since I can't hear
I'm
anything,
AoEing this,
well,
but it's just.
but it would take me a minute
Yeah.
anyways. So if you're pointing at me, I'm gonna just be like, "Oh, okay, I'll tell you."
Okay, that works. Yeah. Lena, you got this.
I mean,
I'm assuming that we're talking about Merlin and what we have heard.
yes.
Okay.
You sent him a message.
We have the same way we send you a message. We sent him a message to see where he was, if he was delayed, and basically it sounded like he was being kept in a place that was dark. This is exactly what he said, and I'll like repeat back word for word what he said, but basically he's okay. Fine.
Tell him for his notes.
What?
Tell him for his notes.
Oh yeah. Okay, fine. He was being kept somewhere dark. What was it? He was being poked or something.
He was
Rats.
saying something
Rats.
about the rats. It was
Oh,
better
he was-
company than the rats.
Yeah, he's being kept somewhere where there's rats. He was gagged at some point, so he couldn't talk anymore.
He was hit.
He was hit. I assume. And what else was it? What else? Was that it?
Something about subsisting off of some sort of fecal matter.
And there was a lot of, I'll just be polite and say fecal matter.
Excrement.
Are you saying that out loud?
Yes.
Okay. Poop. Thank you, Everlee.
As Arthur looks at everybody, that's a vast system to explore.
The last place we remember him going was towards the Lady of the Lake.
Yeah.
After we dealt with the Nightwalker Echo thing.
Oh, he was cold, dark, and knee-deep in shit. Apparently.
Our audience takes better notes.
Thank you.
Do you know if he got to the Lady of the Lake?
No, he was at
Wait.
the Lady of the Lake
Yeah.
when we talked to him last,
Okay.
and he was coming to meet us here.
Yeah, when he gave us information for how to defeat the Titan.
God.
Yeah, how kill cord.
How could
Watermom says hi.
So we have Merlin somewhere in the sewers, underneath Camelot, probably literally right next to these walls. And I have a captain that we need to talk to. I know what's best for my city and everything that my kingly duties require me to do is to go speak with this individual and try to gather some information, but everything that I want to do is to run to the sewers with my sword and try to find who kidnapped Lena.
can do that. on
Yeah.
your
We
behalf.
can help you.
What
with
if the
that.
dude knows something about it?
Also, that could be. There could be a plot.
It seems like there's a few plots going.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. I got very stately at that round table meeting.
It's the
Is
plots
there-
thicken.
Is there part of the sewers that you might think to look first that you know of? Maybe a room or
I
a
can give
place,
you.
a location that's kind of big enough for someone to build some kind of cage or dungeon.
I can go get some maps and look through them to see what the best location
Does
would be.
Merlin not teleport using the same system that he sent us with the one time with the circle in the thing?
That doesn't mean there's a circle here. There's
No,
probably
I'm
not.
saying it's possible if there was a circle in Camelot that it might have been trapped. Since Merlin would be the only one that would use it.
There are 2 teleportation circles. One will lead to a location that Merlin knows and told me I'm not allowed to investigate. He'll find out, which I respected his wishes. And the other one looks every single one of you looks away. It's
In your room.
near my. Well, if he told you, then yes, it is in my room. Yes.
Your chambers.
Yes.
Ah.
That makes sense. He would want to
To speak
meet
to
in
you.
speak to
private.
you in private.
To discuss of social matters. Yes.
So kind of looks to himself. Did we ever talk? Yeah, social matters.
I'm gonna
That's
like.
not
I'm
what
gonna.
friend Artemis calls it.
Oh,
Sure, I'll
I mean-
have a different name for it.
I was going to be
More
discreet
direct.
about this. I was gonna look at Arthur and be like,
I mean, Cyrus has been winking at you, but he had a helmet on, so he didn't know.
I just have a bonnet. I'm good.
Have we asked friend Artemis where his pet might be? He normally takes good care of him.
Ooh, that's a good thought. Can we message Artemis? I've never thought
you
of that.
message Artemis?
well,
I've used
course.
up a
So
bunch
long
of-
as the recipient is living and can speak, they can. I mean, they can receive the sending. It's entirely possible they
We
won't
can.
be able to respond if they don't
We
have.
were
Nice
planning.
one.
I think.
I mean, Artemis speaks.
Aren't we planning?
Yeah,
on-
Artemis definitely talks.
Aren't we planning on using another sending later?
He also has a dope skin umbrella.
Or
I'll kill
One of
was
Carver's
it?
many plots involved using dream, which is communicating while the target is asleep.
yeah,
But you don't sleep often when you're being held against your will.
right. I thought he was gonna do like a scry or something though.
Crying is possible, but is also not without risk.
This is from Jess out
Mhm.
game because I couldn't remember if we.
Me and Trent talked about those 2 options. There was an alley-oop option that I think
Yeah.
we
I think that we
decided.
were planning on speaking to or trying to communicate with Merlin again sometime later, but after the meeting, I think is what we were planning on figuring out. So I would go ahead and say to Arthur, we were planning on trying to communicate with him again if we possibly can. So maybe he can give us more detail or help us figure out where he is.
When are you going to communicate with him?
We can try now if you would like.
Do you have the strength still? Bear in mind, I have no idea how many times I've been sent.
But I know I put it on here, so hang on one second. It depends on how many of your points you want to use.
I used all my thirds,
Le-
but I
Lena
have
is over
fourth,
there
so
who
yep.
pulled up her
I have-
scroll of spells.
Fourth
It's
and
like,
fifth, so yep,
my
I can do it.
D&D Beyond has.
I'm just using up all my spell slots.
Ye olde parchment says I have 5 spell
I
slots.
can
Well, I was gonna go ahead and do it, but yeah, I can do one more.
Okay.
For right now. Is there anything in particular you'd like me to say before I cast this?
Are you
Maybe we
casting
should
to Merlin or are you casting
To
to...
Merlin, yeah.
Any details? Tap once for yes, 2 for no. You know that's not how the spell works, but Arthur is not. Anything that can help us, a name, clothing, location, time. details.
Okay.
Is he in the city? These are all.
Yeah. So, okay. Are you underneath the city?
Right.
You in city?
Is the city currently talking?
You
You
under
in
city?
city?
Where you be? Where
Love
you be?
you, wish you here.
That is
Yep.
face.
Yes.
What name?
What name? What name you?
Please don't min-max that hard.
No, I'm not going to. Okay.
Remember, 20 words.
I know, because the last 5 are love you, wish you here. I know.
So what is your message?
All right.
I have created a monster. You're welcome.
Thank you, Lee.
you're
That's
not.
not part of my message.
You're not a
It
monster.
is now.
You're not a
Shouldn't
monster.
have
I just
said it.
Okay.
named the love you wish you here monster.
I'm gonna ask everybody before I cast a spell.
Mhm.
Is there anything in particular you want me to ask? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Objection, you say.
What about
Objection stands.
sustain? What about
Can I have a skin umbrella?
If maybe he
Kidding.
Later.
Kidding.
Later.
Wrong
If-
time to ask that question.
if maybe he can remember directions maybe when he was captured. When where what,
Where-
I thought we were talking to Merlin
where
first
was
and
he
Artemis.
probably captured and
Artemis has skin umbrella.
if he remembers where he was taken.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I really didn't know about it.
Casting at 4th level.
Okay.
Maybe we should.
Are you under city? Camelot?
For fuck's sake.
Don't say city. Are you under Camelot?
Well, I already said it. Are you
Are
under
you-
Camelot?
Are you in Houston City?
Are you under Camelot? Sure.
Are you under Camelot? Happy? No.
That's not even min-maxing. That's just speaking.
Silly goose.
Yes, continue.
Where
Okay.
Where captured?
Christ. Let him know we're with Arthur. I'm just gonna beam this into your head before you continue. Like, that's.
With Arthur.
You said with Arthur.
Merlin's probably laying there like, this is the most caveman speak
I
I've
don't
ever
care.
been
Shut
in
up.
my brain.
He's experienced all of us doing this before. Shut up.
I use full sentences.
Continue, please. Continue.
We try find you.
Do contractions count as a single word? So we're trying to find you?
We
We're. W-E-apostrophe-R-E.
Technically,
oh,
this.
fucking no. Yeah, it's one word.
I mean, in Microsoft Word, it says one word.
Microsoft Word is the
We
final
said
saying in the
there.
spell.
Microsoft said the.
Yeah.
Will you let me talk, sir?
Yes, anything else, Lena, in that
Master
spell?
has presented Dobby with a title.
You might be gagged. I'm just trying. I'm like remembering what just happened not that long ago.
I just did it in 15 words.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're not spoken like a monster.
Anything else, Lena?
Sexy dungeon? Question mark?
I love you, wish you here. That's all I got.
He is being tortured. We
Love you,
cannot
wish you here.
patronize
Exactly.
him.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's what we're
Thank
taunting
you.
the poor
Love you,
bastard.
wish you here.
The reply. Let me look up the spell real quick.
I don't care.
Oh, you're trying to see if.
That is total 20 words.
That's fine.
I mean, we should.
Since the spell only requires that you can speak to be able to give a response, would a gag even work against
I mean, you
sentient?
can still.
That's
You
probably
can
what he's
It
looking.
could talk and be like.
Unless the gag's literally separating his lower from his upper jaw.
So that's probably why.
If
Even then,
it's
he can
not,
still
it's not
possibly
working as
talk.
a gag.
Yeah, that's fair.
It could, I mean, his vocal cords only have to rub together
Yeah.
to be considered talk. So literally, whether something comes
understand
out
it.
that's
You understand the meaning of the message as long as you have intelligence above 1. So if a turtle is speaking to you and using noises, you understand. I assume, therefore, a gag, you'll be able to understand a gag.
I mean, Arthur
Cool.
does.
You don't know that.
I'm gonna.
I mean, you might
I mean,
know that.
you know.
He only knows stop and
Arthur,
pineapple.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Arthur knows
Think
pineapple
words.
and gag words.
Fair enough.
So, the reply would be,
Yep. What is the reply, Jesus? Oh boy.
Love you too.
the
wish you
stupid
too.
little men in white.
Not the stupid
My
little
love.
man in
What?
white.
Did you just-
Hello.
The
Okay, sorry.
stupid little men in white
The stupid little man in white
got me.
got me.
I'm in the sewers.
I'm in the sewers.
Those bitches.
They took me down 2 flights of stairs.
They took me down 2 flights of stairs.
I don't have my staff
I don't have my staff
Those bastards.
because I would kill all of them.
because I'd kill all of them.
Agreed.
Oh, we are bitch
That's-
slapping Templars.
The end of the message. Yes.
Especially care.
Son of a
name.
bitch, we know where Merlin is.
Present in the room.
The men in white, does that sound like the
Closer
holy
to
guy
the
who I
VIP,
stopped?
Yeah.
When we were on our escapade
You
through the
knew.
city, did I see their church?
Yeah.
Little
Bear
man.
starts moving towards the door.
Okay. You just see Bear moving to the door.
Like the sound
Maybe
does.
10 feet.
I'm
Yeah.
saying this out loud to everybody.
Yeah.
So Arthur also hears
As soon
it.
as that gets said, Bear starts moving towards the door. He's
That's
going
why
to
I
go to
was
the
like,
church.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
maybe that one white Templar that we met in the gates.
Why would the
might know
Templars?
something.
Why would the Templars abduct Merlin?
Order of
He's
Light.
mad.
They don't like magic.
Because they don't like magic.
That's what I'm saying. The Order of
Or
Light.
fae. Or
that's okay.
anything.
Is he not your advisor according to the public
Yes,
eye?
but according to the church, he is the reason for all the bad things that are happening.
No,
And
that's
I-
me. That's my title. I'm the reason bad things happen. Yeah, Rohan.
Bear Claw puts up a bear claw. Talking about reasons the church dislike people.
We have a pamphlet too.
We are the bumps in the night that your children
No, I was saying,
are
that's what
kind
I'm
of
saying.
afraid.
Like, is this?
I'm a wingy
Does
thing.
this sound familiar?
I don't like it.
Maybe it's the Order.
I don't
In
know.
the castle.
He said 2 stairs, so I can look at a map and try to figure out what that is.
2 flights of stairs.
Didn't we just come from 2 flights of stairs?
Yeah, we're
Yes,
not
but not in the
sewers.
sewers. You well, you went through many flights of stairs, to be honest. But Merlin said they took 2 flights of stairs before he's that way.
Okay, he's in the sewers.
And they're expensive, aren't they? The sewers
He says
underwater.
little man in white. Is there a little man in white that you know of?
I think he's
Ancient stone.
just insulting the cloth.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Probably too thick.
I'm sorry.
Probably too
I'm not
thick.
Trouble.
I'm not trying to be rude, but I do not like that they stole Merlin.
I do not like that at all. So I have
Is it Templars?
a head of the Templar to speak to, and a map to get.
Okay.
Is he? Are you already like leaving?
As I'm walking out the door, I don't know. Would you still be on my back during this meeting or no?
Hell yeah.
Okay, then
To
you're
catch
coming
you
with
up.
me.
You went after the meeting was over. Got Bear Claw. You guys met with Arthur and are now in what he would refer to as the original round table, which is an oblong table that he carved
It's
out of an
in
axe.
dungeon.
Yeah,
And
it's
a
kind of a-
dungeony area that you need a torchlight to just find. And then yeah, you know the rest.
It's pokey, so sexy.
Before Arthur leaves, I would just say, also, we may be able to help you if there's some sort of language barrier between the captive and yourself.
Yeah, I think that's what.
So y'all are gonna
Yeah.
go talk to Bound Dude. We're gonna go slap some Templars because
No,
We're not splitting the party.
we're not splitting the
Yeah.
damn party, but we're just also.
Sorry.
As
for the
as
Yeah,
Bear
that's
Claw's
what I
walking
already
out,
You
suggested.
grace.
Okay.
as Bear Claw's walking out, he's just gonna say, "When we are done, they will have a wonderful new second life."
don't know what that means, but if you all saying what I think you're saying, I can lead you to where the captain is and you can speak with them.
Can we
As
do
I go
that?
get the...
We find Merlin.
Then follow me.
Okay.
Yeah, the captain will be here for a while. It's fine.
I hope.
Probably. I hope.
As you see Arthur with a pep in his step, and he's walking incredibly fast. Even with the plate armor that he has, that is kind of adorned and ceremonial more than protected. He goes to this large library chamber. He kind of opens these double doors and goes and finds a large scroll, maybe about 6 feet tall.
I'm preparing my cartographer's tools.
Okay.
So I can kind of copy the map.
Sure.
6 feet tall, that's huge.
We'll hand it to you. Yeah, it's gonna. You're gonna need the floor to expand the whole thing to like look at it.
Wowee.
I know.
We'll
Wait,
hand them
wait.
to you
Like, right?
as
I'm gonna
he's-
study the map.
you see that he. Yes,
What time is it?
it is nightfall.
9 o'clock? 10?
7:42.
Okay.
Specifically. As he starts walking out, and you see that it's almost like a lot of ornamental pieces of armor laid throughout the castle. He's just grabbing suits and parts of armor like a bracer and just putting on. So it's very mismatched, but you're getting the feeling that a lot of the weaponry here is real, and he does use it quite often. He just exchanges it because he will not bother to wait and put on the armor in one room. He's walking and doing this.
Damn, that takes skill.
Yeah.
As-
Art?
It's Arthur.
You'd think he'd just set it up like
It's
multiple
art.
closets, right?
Art.
This is the hallway that has all my helmets. This hallway has all my chest plates. So as
Oh,
he's
that's
going,
smart.
he can just.
Peasants have
this is
closets. I have halls.
This is
My castle is my wardrobe.
The manual version of Iron Man suit.
And
Yeah.
this is the wardrobe.
We can
wing.
give him that suggestion, so he has that from now on.
As he's walking ferociously, and then he just stops. If you're going to go to the church, and they're behind all this, they will probably want to talk and stop, and they're going to be very friendly, and have a slippery tongue.
Of course.
Silver tongue, slippery silver tongue. Should we look at the map first to see where this is before we go and handle anything?
We need to plan this out more properly than just going in there.
You see that he starts moving like a wardrobe, and he starts moving this giant table that kind of a candelabra just falls over in candles, and like wine starts breaking, and he's just like wherever the fuck he's at the moment, like this odd hall of just beautiful decor for no reason, and it just moves everything out of the way to extend this long map and sets it out in front of you guys. I will ask you guys to roll me a investigation or perception check, your choice,
I will take the
to see if you
perception.
can find the clue of where these two cascading stairs are.
Okay.
That was a fucking low roll.
That's a map. I have rolled a natural one.
Arthur rolled a 2.
Oh, with modifiers, that's a map.
Okay, what did you get?
Investigation 21.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I rolled a 3.
Yeah?
It's a 12 though.
Well, okay.
Perception.
Alright.
Bear sees time.
It's perception.
Yeah.
I got a 28.
Alright.
I got
Got a nat
perception
20.
19.
Okay.
Oh, mine was
17
perception.
investigation.
17. I'll say that you're copying it, and that's kind of why you're being slowed down a little bit, but you are
I rolled a
making
3,
track of
got
like
a 3
where the
investigation.
stairwells would be, but you're not finding 2 stairwells that are connected to each other. As you find it, just it's right there. We're going to it's immediately right there, and then almost before her finger actually touches the location, Carver, you were just looking through pathways that look like they're leading further down. Just this is where the natural waterway will go, and then that's how you find it. As everybody else, you were close to it, but your sister's hand kind of blocked you, so you didn't see it.
Wow.
But yes, it is map big,
Map there, right
and
there.
That map.
We're a
as
heal team.
you get
Heal
the
team 6.
the location and you start
Try. Yeah.
transcribing it onto your own paper. Merlin stops, and by Merlin I mean Arthur, because I keep confusing it for some reason.
It's okay.
1 second, and then just starts jogging away. Like 4 or 5 minutes later, he comes back and places another large, almost 6 foot tall map. And this is now the city, the surface view of the city. And he's lining it together. And you see that he gets a candle to light where
I pointed.
Yes. And where he pointed is directly underneath the church.
I knew it! I fucking knew it as soon as you said it! This is the surface view of the city.
I'm going to
it's not just the church! Damn it!
I'm going to beam to
I don't
Bear,
like the church.
Carver, and
Very much.
Saerus. That's all the information I need.
I don't want my brother anywhere near that place.
So, your brother will not be there. But you did say we should do this strategically.
Yes.
We want to be political or discreet if you'd like us to, but we also...
We don't also want to cause panic to the common folks and the humans.
How well can you sneak behind? And then he points to where the entries to go into the sewers.
In a past life, I have a very good sneak.
I can talk to the church
Stealth.
and demand
I can
a
threaten
council
them.
for the rudeness at the meeting.
Is the room kind of dark?
This room, no, it's really lit.
Really well lit?
Yeah, very, very well
I'm
lit.
just going to beam into his head. I need you to trust me, but I'll turn invisible at a moment's notice.
That's
Yeah, but-
excellent.
I'm not sneaky.
I do the bear thing where they try to be human and walk like this.
Yeah.
My deception, which I'm assuming would be part of the roll there, is a 4,
I
and
can
my
fly you.
stealth
I already tried
is
it.
a 6.
Oh man.
I could do.
We're about to see
So when he
Feel
asks
this
if I can,
so hard.
if we can sneak, Bear Claw's gonna try and go, and then just immediately like stumble into something.
Maybe clothing would be an option. I got you, then I got you. Yes.
If there is a sigil associated with the church or any identifying mark, I
Oh.
need you to draw it for me.
Ooh.
He immediately will draw the symbol of the church, which is like a noose.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Other than that,
That is delicious.
you know that
One
Oh.
he's faithful but not religious.
Spell bottle.
I have a spell to cast that is.
Can you still,
Huh?
still have slots?
I
This
have
is-
2 feathers
it would
that
create
cause
a
fireball.
fog cloud.
Ah, yes.
Fog cloud.
That's not a bad idea. If you can cast that, and then point to it's, you pretty much have to go around and then like a
I
fourth
also
of a
have
block
that.
away
Yes.
from the church, behind an alleyway, and in front of what looks to be a inn. So it's in front of the inn, but behind a different alleyway,
I'm gonna,
next to where the church is.
I'm gonna
There's
tell-
where the entrance will be.
I'm
Yes.
gonna tell when Lena said that, like I also have that spell.
Sorry.
We can cause some deception with that fog cloud.
Okay. We could also from 2 different points of origin
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
I will
make it very foggy.
get a cause ready, put you guys behind, drive myself, and as I give you the signal, what would be a good signal? I will say crawl, crawl. And then I will head into the church and demand an audience with every acolyte they have, as you guys can use your spell and sneak into the sewer system and see what they have, and I'll see what they will tell me.
Is there a way where we can go in the sewer system and go here, maybe a longer way?
To head back to this location.
Oh no, not this location, but
No, get
to go
to,
to a
get to
different
Merlin
entrance.
without.
And go to this.
There's
location. But it's
the
super-
short answer
it's-
would be yes. You have a map in front of you that you.
Yeah, it's
I will say it will
very
take
long.
you about maybe like 15 minutes to like draw your pattern. But yes, and it's not like a skill check or anything because you literally have the blueprint in front of you. You just need to make sure you track it and copy it. So as he goes out to get the cart ready and everything, and you start marking the system so you will have a way out, I will say you can choose which will be your end destination. Like once everything's complete, you're like, get out of here plan. The best location that you have in front of you would be about 5 blocks away from the from Camelot, the castle itself, but it's really out in the open. There is the path that leads literally outside of the walls, but that's going towards where the marshes would be. But that's the least amount of people that can see you there. Or you can go behind this person's house. It doesn't say who they are, but it looks like a home. Like there's an exit way outside of their home, like outside of their property where the street lies. But it's so outside a random person's home, outside the walls. Yeah, it's kind of medium-ish. You're kind of exiting out into the streets, but behind another alleyway. But it's also, unfortunately, the backyard of someone's house.
I'm gonna tell you what
Let's choose the home.
I think the outside of the walls is the safer bet.
Okay.
But the other exits is not out of the question. But I think our goal is to the outside of the walls.
So yeah, so you have those 3 options. Yes, Carver.
To what degree do I have control over the image of my Fey presence?
You can.
I think it's mostly a flavor thing.
Yes, you can't. It's more like an illusion. You can't physically interact with things, and it can't you can't illusion it to make it look like the knob's being turned, but you can move it a little bit.
But a hag has 2 forms. Can I pick which form?
Sure. It incites fear into most people, so
That's fine.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Arthur said we need to try and blend or disguise some.
Yes, he will bring clothing to you guys, and by clothing I mean really large cloaks.
Yes.
I can save him a step. I'm just going to remove the ornamental armor and be like, I'll leave it here until we get back. And then go to a cod cloak.
Okay.
I'm gonna also kind of go to Arthur was like, can I trust you, or maybe someone who you trust the most, that you're 100% sure won't betray you? Maybe Lancelot maybe will be a little more understanding to this.
Yes.
There's a child that needs taken care of.
Where?
I think he needs to be fed in the morning or something.
In the keep.
It's a bird.
You have a pet bird that needs to be fed.
I'm just gonna beat in your head, flaming bird.
That
It's
a
very,
flaming pet bird.
very important bird that can't be in the
fall in the
open
wrong
and
hands.
can't fall in the wrong hands.
The face said something about a MacGuffin. It's
Oh. I will make sure that gets attended to.
He likes birds.
A bird
Poultry,
that. Okay, I
in a
will.
way.
Carrion.
A bird that eats
He
birds.
eats meat.
Carver.
Oh. I will find someone to attend to that.
Because if not, the bird might try to hunt on its own or maybe burn down the whole keep.
Understood. Yes.
Wild-shaped dog.
Okay. Yeah.
Is it like a dog or an undead dog? A hellhound.
Yeah, you look like any breed of dog you would want to.
Any dog.
As you, are you doing it right now? As you just B-shape into a dog. That's very
It'd
good.
be like a big mastiff or something, so
Okay.
that he can still be.
God, you gotta pick Jackrabbit at that point. Let's be real.
As
That's small.
everything gets gathered, like
You just
another
keep
hour
finding
passes by, and you guys are on your cart.
Wait, you said an hour passes?
About an hour passes by. Yeah.
Like, well, that's just like talking and that sort of thing?
Yeah.
Would it qualify as a short rest?
Sure.
Bet.
Well, you get short rest.
Hey, you're giving me a spell slot back. I'll take it.
You guys have anything or hit die or anything like that you would like to roll for HP? You may. Any abilities and spells. Also, that your B shape took into effect when
When
started
we're leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do not.
To not undo it.
Regardless, it will regenerate. Whatever. That's fine. So, as you guys get into the cart, you notice that when you leave, it's almost like you guys are being exited towards the kitchen. All the lights are off, no candles, no torches, nothing. Just using the moonlight to guide you. You get into the cart as Arthur starts driving, yes.
How is it a carriage, a cart? Like what?
It's a cart that will probably fit 4 people comfortably, and y'all need to smooch in there.
Okay. Can I do the hood ornament thing?
Sure.
The thing I've been doing, where I'm
Sure.
just okay, and it's nightfall, right?
It is.
Dope. I go invisible the second
Okay.
I hood ornament.
With a puppy in someone's lap, I assume, or you
Or
on top
running.
of a puppy.
Yeah, somebody
You
can
guys
sit on
start
me. I don't.
traveling, and it takes maybe 20 minutes to approach the church. And that's when you guys are about maybe 40, 50 feet away from it. You hear and physically feel the cart moving as Arthur comes out. Caw.
Okay.
That was what you said was the
Yeah.
thing.
And as soon as he does that, I think I have to see. Hang on. Does it say I have to?
You can
It's
peer
centered
open.
on a point within range. So
Yeah, you
it's
can like
20
peer
foot
open
sphere.
It has
the
120 feet.
the-
So
yeah.
basically, I would, I guess center it. Is there like a tree by the church?
There's a tree by the church.
Cool. I center it on the tree.
So I would like for you to roll me a d4 to let's see where the wind is moving the cardinal direction. And if it's east, that is where. Okay, so it's going to move south from where you guys are going to be, and the thing's over here. So it's
So
going
if
to
it's-
cover, but it's going to move away
Okay.
because it does move
Right.
slowly with the wind.
Right.
So
Once we
not
need
necessarily a
more-
bad.
Once we need more cover, I'm gonna cast mine.
Okay, not necessarily a bad thing,
Yeah.
but it's just you can't dilly dally. You
Right.
kind of have to get there, and you feel that you have time, but can't go window shopping. Yeah. So as soon as it's casted, are you guys just moving towards the location to get underneath the sewers?
What's the distance to the coverage?
Within 120 feet, it's a 20-foot radius that continuously moves. You guys will probably be like 80 feet away or so.
Damn.
So I do
I
need
can't
you.
quite blink that far.
No, unfortunately. I do need you guys to roll me a
Stealth?
stealth with advantage
Oh, good.
because you guys will have the fog, you have the cloaks, and it is nightfall.
Am I casting mine too, so I can?
Unless you want to, but right now you don't need to.
Oh, and my plan is to do it if I need it.
You said with the
With advantages. Also, Arthur comes in and just starts ringing the bell, and you start seeing light turn on. He's making a loud entry. I guess that's the number we need to beat. What do we get?
23.
18.
Cyrus.
19.
18.
14, 16.
Okay.
12. 11.
As you guys are making your way out, and you're starting to use the fog, use the shadows, and you start going towards the hole, the little cubby way that leads into the sewers, you will see that Carver's foot gets stuck in mud. It makes an odd squeak noise. And you see, as soon as that squeak noise happens, a light from one of the nearby rooms at that inn turns on. Do we do anything?
Who's by him?
Wherever you guys
We're
are.
all
How
probably.
far away is the light?
The light from where you are at a distance, maybe about 40 feet. The sewer entryway maybe is about 20 feet from you now.
Is there a shadow in the light?
Not at this moment.
I'm gonna
Just turned on.
I'm gonna reach out and try to help him up.
Okay, you help him up. What are you
Fog
doing?
clouding.
Another fog cloud? That's an
Towards
awful
that,
cloud.
towards that area. Not centered at him,
Yeah.
but towards it
Shielding.
to
Yeah,
be able to
as
cover.
the second fog cloud happens, and you hear this woman, "Who's out there? Is that you, Harold? Is it to say Henry?
Oh, that's me.
I told you, no more coming by. No means no." When the closes,
Oh, nice.
you guys are able to move through. She was gonna be loud.
We appreciate medieval still. No means
As
no.
you guys start making it into the sewer system, I'll say that we're going to take a break, and then we're gonna have some rolls as you guys are going to try to find Merlin, and you do have a map, so that's definitely gonna help a lot.
Yeah.
Which instead of being a very difficult skill challenge, it's just a couple now rolls here and there to determine what's gonna happen.
Eat.
All right, so we'll be back in a bit as we let our boy eat and some of those juice are. So,
Defense never done eye contact.
as you guys fall into the sewer, and you start walking down the path, and eventually you just hear, and everyone needs to kind of jump off maybe about a 5-foot ledge or so, nothing dangerous. You see the fog start emanating inside. I don't know what color sewers are.
Green.
Purple.
Green.
Yeah, I like it.
I like it too.
We're sewery.
It is the color of poison.
Yay.
Still smells better than bear claw in here.
Aww.
Yeah, sometimes your smell is unbearable.
Aww.
100 points off the Ravenclaw.
Nice!
Ravenclaw, losing
So,
the night.
you're gonna make Hufflepuff win if you keep it up.
Yeah. These Templars are a real Ursa major pain in my ass, if you know what I'm saying.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh my god. Alright,
You don't matter.
we just got off a break. We gotta let the puns go. So, as you guys are making your way down,
Down.
I knew it. Fucking knew you guys would do that. I would like
Why did I
for Saerus and one other person, or someone can give Saerus advantage, to roll me survival checks since you are the one who is using the map.
I vote Cyrus gets advantage.
Yeah,
Alright,
me
roll with
too.
advantage.
For the blood brother or the wingy
Survival
thingy.
is not that well anyway. But I'm proficient with it.
Ooh, brother wingy thingy. Dibs on that band name.
Nice.
15.
15. Alright.
That was the minimum.
You. Are you still in dog form? You still have about 40 more minutes of your B shape left. If you still wish to be in B shape.
When we get down into the sewer?
Mhm.
Oh, fuck.
Are you determined to bear claw?
Yeah, I'm in dog form, then I'm like chin deep in shit, and I don't want that.
I'm like ankle deep in shit either way.
But he's gonna
Not
let
if you're
you
on the bear's
ride.
back.
Yeah.
Not
You're
As-
sure about that?
You guys are making your way in a
Bears are
very newly developed system that was probably here for maybe less than 100 years or so.
Newly
and-
developed, he says.
Yeah. Well, the Roman Empire had those.
Yeah.
So you guys are making your way down, moving from corridor to corridor. It is pitch black. Who is
Don't
this?
care.
Does anyone not have dark vision?
Yes, that's
You have dark vision, really?
No,
I
druids.
do not believe both of you have dark vision. Is that right, Carver, or do you have dark vision?
I have dark vision.
Okay, so, Bearclaw, it is pitch black in here, and it smells real good, bad, maybe good type of bad.
good time back.
Nice.
What are we doing?
It smells like proliferation.
probably smells cleaner than Bear Claw, so he's like.
This is also the first time you guys have explored.
I don't know that bear claw smells.
Oh,
This is the first time you guys have traveled in a situation where there's no light and you have Bearclaw on your side. So
Right.
it's not like anyone's really realizing what's happening.
Yeah.
If they can see, they'll realize it immediately. Bear claw's just gonna walk forward until he bumps into something.
You'll bump into a corner that's kind of leading to a different direction that you guys are not going to. Like, it could lead where you guys are at or somewhere else, and he's just in the middle of that corner.
So I guess we're gonna turn around and see that and go, can you not see?
no torch. I think torches are not a good idea.
I see plenty, just nothing currently.
That if,
Okay.
if we're trying to sneak.
Okay. I will walk towards Bearclaw, and if you're saying that out loud, I will not do produce flame. But I'll walk towards Bearclaw, and I will like put my hand
He
on.
will jump. He will noticeably. He's spooked. It is dark.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And he gets spooked and jumps. You see a couple of rats just run to the side.
I'm just here. I'm going to help guide you, and I'm just gonna like kind of sort of lean into your arms and just kind of help guide you away from
I mean,
that
he
area.
can guide me. He's on my back. He's
Yeah.
got dark vision.
Well,
he can just.
well, he didn't stop him.
No,
so-
he just let me walk into the corner.
Yep. So
Carver enjoys.
I'm
the
helping.
I
I'm helping the way I know how to help.
I should just assume that you're on his
But then
back
again,
the whole time.
I don't think he knows that Bearclaw couldn't see until now either.
Well, now we know.
So you have two people assisting you, which will, I will say, slow down the process. But you're not in B shape anymore, so regardless of it taking you time, But it will take you about 30 minutes or so for you guys to navigate this pathway. And on the first 15 minutes of these 30 minutes, I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw. Except for Bearclaw.
Wait,
Okay.
You don't need to.
does it
Yes.
involve poison in any way, shape, or form? Or breathing?
I mean, I still rolled a 19 on it.
I don't think you need to. You're not immune to diseases, though, are you?
I am.
You're immune to diseases?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Then,
Warforged.
Let me.
then yeah, you do not need to roll.
I think constructs are.
I am immune to disease, cannot be put to sleep magically or otherwise, an advantage against being
Then
poisoned.
you do not need to roll.
Dope.
What do we get?
19.
Pass.
20.
Pass.
Please.
12 is a pass.
14.
14 is also a pass.
Okay.
No one has any infection or any ill symptoms due to the.
It's fine. I'll just
Bear
probably.
Claw's fostering plenty of them.
So that's why we're rolling Constitution.
I've got contagion.
Bear
You're just harvesting small components right now.
Yeah.
I have a mask.
And
on.
each
I
of
have
the
a
sicknesses that it
mask
can
on,
do,
so-
I'm
Yeah.
harvesting the stuff for them.
I'm just
right
waiting for in a couple hundred years, Bear Claw ends up being the progenitor of smallpox. Like,
As these 15 minutes are going by and you're following your map and you're making your way to the location of where these two conjoined snares would be, anything that you guys want to do specifically? Or we're just trucking along? Alright. Can I get everybody except for Cross and Bearclaw another Constitution saving throw?
Same thing, 12.
12 is a pass.
24.
16.
Pass.
16.
17.
Alright. So,
effectively infinite.
as you guys are making sure that you don't touch anything grody,
Ew, grody.
and you're about 30 minutes have passed, and you see that the first connecting part of the stairwell starts leading downward. And it's maybe about a 50-foot distance. I would like everyone to roll me a perception check.
Uh-oh.
I can't just take
Wait, am I the
Sure, you can take that.
am I the
19.
only one that's
19,
got
okay.
dark vision beyond 60 feet?
It's the same.
15 for Saerus.
Both of you guys pass.
18.
Pass.
14.
14 is a pass.
Yeah, another 12.
12 is unfortunately a
I
fail.
should have rolled that would have been 28.
10.
10 is a fail. So everybody except for Carver and Cross hears a slight snore from the bottom of this stairwell.
And if I hear that, I'm gonna go like this so everybody will like kind of motion to be quiet.
So by now, 8, 9, it's getting closer to like 10 p.m.
Okay.
So Saerus, each you guys.
I'm just gonna beam into your head. I don't make outside noises.
I'm literally playing charades with him.
Understood.
It used to be me that was playing charades, now it's y'all.
What do we do, guys? There is a stairwell that's about 7 feet wide, leading down where the water has not has. The last water source was maybe about 20 or 40 feet behind you guys. There's an occasional drip from the ceiling, but you guys are quite ways down now and are pretty
Looking at the
centered
map.
in.
Oh, okay. No, I was gonna like looking at the map. How low are we?
It doesn't say distance, unfortunately.
Okay.
How low can
Yes.
we go?
What is dripping from the ceiling?
Condensation.
Condensation.
Infectious condensation.
But not the poison.
Not enough that requires you to make a roll, even though you can pass.
Condensation.
I can see the bottom of the stairs.
If you're
got
not
the-
greater than 60, then yes, you can see the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
And actually, you'll be able to see it a little bit further. There's a wall to the left, and you think, if you keep like looking, you see maybe the leg of a wooden chair.
Leg of a wooden chair. I'm just going to beam into who's at the front.
Probably me.
Probably Saerus, yeah.
I'm gonna beam what I see into your head, and it turns off to the left, and there appears to be a wooden leg to a chair. Might be sleeping human instead of terrible sewer monster. I don't know. You be the judge.
Also, yes.
How far away is it?
50 feet.
Yes, the stairs are 50 feet.
I'm gonna gesture to Crosshatch to go like this too, and then point to
And I'm going to relay that information to everyone.
Yay!
Potential guard.
I'm gonna
There.
not the best one to do this, but I will go like that to everybody, and then just kind of like who's behind me? What's
Who
the
wants to be behind?
what's the
I'm
marching?
gonna be behind.
That's
you.
actually a very good thing. What is the marching order? What do we have here?
I mean, I'll be at the front because I have the maps.
And he's also very buff.
Cross, you're behind,
I'm behind Saerus. Yes.
I'm behind Cross.
which by default means that Carver is.
I would be basically right beside them.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
So who's the rear?
Everlee's bringing up
guess
the rear
so.
by process of elimination.
Okay, I guess I'm bringing up the rear.
Then I will whisper to Crosshatch
Okay.
and say,
I mean, this is actually a good system. I can beam back anything he whispers to me.
I
Like,
whisper to Crosshatch and tell you that I'm gonna go ahead and look. Stay here for listeners.
if you get into trouble, I can freeze him for about 12 seconds. Also, probably explode his brain, but
And then I'm gonna tell you,
Pass it on.
I'm gonna tell you
Purple monkey
if
dishwasher.
everything is clear, I'm gonna flash
Press.
once.
flash.
I'm gonna show you like the little produce flame. But
Ah.
I'll turn it off immediately, like I'll cover it. Like a little light.
Oh shit!
When you break off, I'm gonna follow.
Okay.
Did
And
that
then-
wake something up?
And then twice if something is wrong. But if something is really wrong, then it's gonna be
Yeah, I was about to
like
say, I
a
think
big
that's
fire.
I relay all of this back to the entire rest of the party simultaneously. Well,
Okay.
virtually simultaneously. The speed of thought.
So you're making your way down. Can I have you roll me a
Watching
stealth?
also my back.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check. Yes.
I'm following him.
You're going to follow.
You are climbing off of the bear and falling.
Yes.
In the water?
Okay, I told him.
No, it sounds
I guess you didn't follow what I was suggesting.
I'm not following immediately with you. I'm following like
Okay.
30 feet
At a
behind.
distance.
Okay.
What's the stealth? I thought you said something with stealth.
I was going to say stuff, but I was listening to. Alright, so. If that's the case, can I have both of you guys roll me stealth?
How thin is this stairwell? Like
About 7
wall
feet.
to wall?
7 feet.
Should
Can,
probably
so can I? If I had to fire a range shot, could I get past Saerus?
Good
Yeah.
job.
You can choose.
My stealth
It-
is
it's a
a plus one.
What did you get total?
21.
21? Okay.
I had
I
it
thought it was going to be the
20.
opposite end of that.
I thought so too.
What'd you get?
20.
Full action Eldritch Blast.
So literally, we're gonna bust it because of you.
I had to roll disadvantage because they're asleep. As you're walking down the steps.
Oh, and also I am barbarian now, so I don't have any
Me and
so I don't have
Trigger.
armor for click clacks.
As you guys are walking down, and well, this is going to be a completely different experience than I thought it was going to be. You're 30 feet behind.
Yeah.
As soon as you see the gentleman who is resting on this wooden chair, just sleeping, so he has a side of keys on his opposite of you. So on his left side, so on his right side, he would have a set of keys that you see. You see a small little candle that just has enough light to illuminate him, the table. You see a completely finished glass of something, probably wine. You see cheese that has not been eaten and a bread that's already starting to mold.
Ew.
Has half plate armor You see that they have a flail to the side, and then they have a short sword on one end, and you see the stairs leading forward down. And when you see this guy, he's wearing white armor, by the way, with a white cloak. Very clean, surprisingly, where you guys are at. Carver is about 30 feet behind, and you hear from the mud still on his shoe, and the guy's eyes immediately open. What are we doing? Then we're getting to you. You see the guy's eyes open.
Your life.
That's why I said one person. I said only one person. Lessen the noise.
If Carver's 30 feet behind him, then by process of elimination, he's 20 feet away from me, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to beam into Carver's head, get Saerus to pull him out into the stairwell, if he can.
Yeah.
I am covering his mouth.
The guy's mouth? Alright,
I'm trying to look.
I need you to
Yeah,
roll me
that's
a
a
grapple check.
Yep.
Grapple.
This is strength?
Yes, so
Or
an
athletics.
I
athletics.
was going to ask.
Yes, please.
Can I hold a bonus action?
Technically no. What's your bonus action?
Hex.
I will say you can hold the hex because we're not in official combat situation. So yes. What did you get total? So you have your hex held.
Holy crap!
24 is definitely higher than an 18.
I rolled that 20.
So let me get a map.
Woo! Map time.
Yay!
Yeah, we're in narrative.
As opposed
We
to what
were
this
in
guy's
narrative
about to be
times, so he
experiencing,
could
which
definitely
is what
just
I
be like,
call
"Oh, fuck."
nap time.
Oh, well, he's done.
No, not nap.
It's gonna be nap time for this guy.
Us.
Well, yeah.
Dirt nap time.
Yeah, and then he's coming back.
He's coming back. Oh, you're
Can we
gonna-
strip him of his armor first? Like,
I can make him.
No, he's more useful if we don't.
Watch out, Heather.
yeah, but the armor by itself.
Yeah, but no, here's the thing. They listen to me.
Fingers!
You don't need those fingers anyway.
If he still looks mostly normal in the armor and I need to bring him back, we can have an escort.
Ooh, wow, that's
Yeah,
a
so
candle.
long as they don't question.
Okay.
Careful,
it.
Jesus.
Oh, hey, don't.
Then we kill them and have more.
It's just plastic.
Yeah.
It's just plastic.
Petroleum product.
I missed you so much. Have you not heard what the EPA wants? I'm just doing what Father America
What
wants.
does the EPA want?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry, I was petting him.
Burn everything down.
Fuck the EPA. Got made by Nixon
Oh,
anyway.
look at that. There's a battle barrel.
Yeah.
So,
Turn the frogs gay.
alright, there we go.
That was primordial.
Yeah, I took a couple classes at Primordial.
Who's ready to get his ass.
Aren't you glad you have someone to trigger combat for you?
Yeah, it's not
No.
me anymore.
No. Actually, no. Me so sorry. No.
I'm putting him on a sleeper hold.
Misos.
You did not just say
Miso soup.
All we need are the keys.
I'm so
She said miso sorry. I said no miso
Okay.
soupy.
They won't go to a pocket to me.
upset right now. Oh, God. No. Oh, no.
That one was really good, you know.
I enjoyed it.
I did not.
I really liked it.
Oh, she said miso sorry, so I said no, miso soupy.
Oh, yummy.
I don't like.
I do, it's delicious.
Me too.
Okay, not that you can see these, but... Alright, so,
I agree. Yummy.
you have this armored white knight grappled.
Yay.
You have... Where's
Oh.
your head? One of your heads is on
My
his mouth.
hand's right here.
Mhm.
My hand's right here, and then I have it like this.
Oh, you're
Okay.
trying to
I'm
do a
sleeper
sleeper holding? Yes.
Okay, so you have that. What are we doing? And then I'll go to the team up. Since, like, I believe out of this initiative, where is my... There you are.
Where did I go? Yeah, I was gonna.
Actually, Jesus, because I'm kind of thinking, like, because a sleeper hold, you can't actually yell anything. If someone is like right here and you
Yeah, if someone's putting pressure on your windpipe, you're not
right
yelling.
here, they can actually like they can go like that. So
You trying to do sleeper hold?
So do you want the specifics? Like, like right here,
Gotta push him
and
back.
then
Yeah.
right here, pushing his head forward. So,
I thought the idea wasn't that you're putting them in the crook of the elbow. That's how you get
no,
out of
that's
it. The
that's
idea
why
is
that's why I put it on the opposite. I
Gotcha.
was like, nope, this way, then head, like the back of the head going like this, so pushing him forward so that
Okay. So
we're pipes. He's
we'll
gonna go to sleep.
we'll see if that happens. What are we doing? And then we'll go to everybody above.
The
In before
second
he is half Warforged.
I see that slip.
It's
Okay.
just
I'm doing two things.
What are we doing?
Riot.
If it slips.
Like, whoa.
I'm hexing him intelligence,
Okay.
and I am releasing the spell in my spell jar.
Okay. All right.
Blindness.
Homeboy's over here sleeping. He wakes up and Jeremiah's like, I got you for 3 minutes. You're not going nowhere.
You can see everything that's happening.
Later.
Bear Claw, you cannot. What's your range of your dark vision?
That is a good question. I think it's 60 feet, but I will double check that.
I want to say the devil's like ridiculously long, like not insanely longer, but it's like 120 feet.
I think dark vision is 60 feet. Superior is 120.
Okay, that does make sense.
60 feet.
So, I will say everybody except for Bear Claw is able to see that Saerus currently has a knight grappled, is doing the sleeper hold. Carver just had a flicker of something in his fingers, so like he's preparing something. What are we doing upstairs?
He's the only one I see, right?
He's the only one you see. You do see the corridor where like his snacks were, his chair is,
Yeah.
and you see a door
The
leading
door,
down.
is it closed, the door?
It is closed, yes.
Last
jar or anything?
Bear Claw was told was stop.
Okay, so Bear Claw
that's-
stop.
no.
All right.
Yeah, no one's on top
And he
of
can't
you.
see, so he's
Yeah,
just
he's
like,
All right. I'm here now. Cross, Lena, Everlee, what are we doing upstairs?
That could be horrible. I don't want to do that. No,
What are we doing?
I'm not doing anything.
Do the stealth mission, man!
I'm not doing
Stealth,
anything.
what is that?
What are we
Can we
doing?
do a bonus?
You can. What do you want to do?
I want to get out my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
That might be bright.
Does
It might
spiritual
be bright.
does spiritual weapon actually illuminate? That's the question.
That's a good question.
'Cause
It takes whatever form you choose.
I don't think it specifically has a light.
Illumination.
I don't see it, but
Unless you actually say it's like a lantern.
So, as
I'll
a
beat you to death
did
with
you
a
say
light
trident
source.
or a bite?
With a lantern.
Okay.
What was your sacred weapon? What's the shape?
I think it was just staff.
A staff. Okay. As a staff appears right in front of you,
It could be a light pole.
or anywhere you want it, technically within 60 feet.
Okay.
It can appear in front of like Cyrus if you want, but
Imagine if I had a
where do
real
you want it to appear?
Yeah, just around where Carver is.
Where Carver is.
Yeah, because I wouldn't be going to it, but I want it kind of a little bit in
I mean,
front.
Hunter
So.
has
Okay,
so
okay.
fishing
Understood,
weapons as a
understood.
weapon.
Lena Cross.
I am, because I'm 50 feet. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna turn invisible and hold action Eldritch Blast in the event that he gets out of the grapple and attempts to go up the stairs.
Okay, you are invisible, Lena.
I'm going to tell Bear. I'm going to whisper basically in Bear's ear. I'm sorry, it sounds weird. I'm just going to
He's
say.
got ears.
I know, but
Maybe.
maybe one.
There's one and there's a hole.
Oh, anyway, I'm just gonna whisper and I'm gonna say, Cyrus is dealing with a guard up a little bit ahead of us. He wants us to still be quiet though, because there could be more. And that's what I'll say.
Okay.
Okay, but are you whispering into the ear or the hole?
Yes.
I mean, which side are you on?
Which hole are you whispering?
Technically,
yeah.
an ear also has a hole.
Yeah.
Technically.
But it's just
Wow,
an
guys.
exposed hole.
So Cyrus, as you're
And he gets more if it's
putting him in the
right
headlock, immediately goes to grab your arms, and you feel the tug as you're restraining him. Let's go.
He's doing something.
You hear a unsheath.
Oh boy.
Biscuit eater.
It's an 18 hit.
Oh, he sneaked you.
He just grabbed the short sword and went into your back. Okay.
Because I could cast something for you to not hit, but I need to let go.
Oh, you need your
How
hands.
much further ahead is he of us?
50, at this moment, 60 feet.
I'm gonna keep the grapple.
That's 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Alright, so I would like for you to. Are you still keeping the grapple, right?
Yes.
Make me a contesting athletics checks with them.
Oh, come on.
You're not anywhere near bloodied, are you?
Hell no.
Okay. I would say if you reach bloodied, I was going to ask you to make with disadvantage, so just a straight roll right now. As he can't quite pierce you, it is just a nick on your back, but nothing severe.
I should have done that. Last
Ooh, that's not good.
Is there a way that I can rage and then continue the grapple? Or is that
Sure, I will let you rage
Well,
if
he
you want
stabbed
to.
him, right? So that could be
Yeah.
a good reason to.
Yeah, that's a good reason. And then I'll let you in a second.
I think
He's gonna
Yeah,
separate
You have
his man's
advantage
head from
on
his
the
body.
objective strength base, yes.
He doesn't. We will.
that is going to be I need to take the 17, which is
That's a funny number.
21.
I rolled a 17. You rolled pretty bad.
Huh?
Yeah, I rolled a 17. So, you definitely beat. As he's trying to break free, but you have him held on. Yes, Carver.
Hex strength.
Hex strength.
Yeah, that's better.
That's a pretty neat trick you got there.
Hey.
All right, as he is hexed. I can't use my hex. What is everyone doing above?
That's not it.
Oh, what else are we doing?
It's a bonus action.
Well, now.
What else you got?
Ooh, fudge! I totally forgot! Hold on. This needs to happen because I raged.
In the interest of separating his head from his body.
Oh.
That's that one. Okay. Technically, he
blast.
did have 2 attacks. The second attack was on that one, so Automus. Yes.
E-blast.
If
E-blast.
he's being restrained, does he get advantage on this
That's
shot?
gonna be real loud
Yeah,
when the
that is.
concussive blast hits the armored
Well,
guy.
no, it's force damage.
Is it?
Yes, it's force damage, which means there's a concussive
so-
blast. So if you hit someone in armor, it will be loud as
I
fuck.
will let you know, Carver. If you can choose to roll with a disadvantage, and if you miss, you will not hit Saerus, or you can risk it.
If E-blast is going to be loud, I'd rather not E-blast. I'd rather chill touch.
You can chill touch. Still an attack roll, correct?
Yeah.
Same principle.
Yeah, but it'd be quieter than
It would be
E-blast.
quieter. If you can do a straight roll, but you might hit your friend. Because they're currently in a tussle and struggling. And technically, Saerus is blocking more than half of his body.
I will roll with disadvantage.
Okay?
Oh no.
That is a 7 plus 9,
16.
so 16 to hit.
Unfortunately, you miss by a bit as you had him and the hand moved downward as it's about to grab onto where his head is, and you see that he tries to stab Saerus again, and so Saerus just jerks, not knowing that you casted a spell, and then just barely misses him. Sorry.
Can I hear the scuffle from the top?
Yeah, everybody can see it, and you can see it.
No, can I hear it?
Yeah, you can hear it.
Okay. I'm...
Jesus,
Yes.
I think there's no choice here. I
What?
think it's gonna get loud anyway.
Crap.
Can I do my thing first?
Because, no, it's because I raged.
Uh-huh.
Things happen.
Oh.
Are you a wild surge?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm a wild surge, path of a wild surge, and I rolled a 3.
I thought you had a roll.
No, I have a separate table, just a D8. I have a D8.
But it
table
doesn't,
for
wild
you
wild
have to roll
wild
a
surge.
d20.
No, no.
If you get, so you just, a wild surge
It happens if I rage.
Got it. Okay, never mind. What's-
my range.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna get loud.
What happened?
Anyway, it's okay. I roll a 3. An intangible spirit, which looks like a flump, or a pixie.
Oh,
My
no.
choice.
Yeah.
It will be a flump.
All right. You hear farting.
Appears within 5 feet of one creature of your choice that you can see. Within 30 feet of you, at the end of the current
I can't
turn, the
believe you already
spirit
said.
explodes. And each creature within 5 feet of
Here's
it
your
must succeed.
flump.
Must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 of force damage. Until rage ends, you can use this effect again, summoning another spirit on each of your turns as a bonus action. So once I
Jesus.
rage, this will go. Floop.
You get a force damage flump grenade?
I have
That's
seen a flump for this campaign.
You
now.
have seen a flump. Okay.
What are we
What's a
supposed to do
flump
with
CR?
it?
And I am very confused
Like
now because
20.
I don't know what happened.
Yes!
You just see a
Beast.
floating bulbous mushroom with these tendrils like a burm, burm, burm. And
Hey Jesus, would
Yeah.
you let me beast shape into a flump?
I wanna.
But you can't see it.
Oh no.
Jesus.
that's true.
Oh, Jesus.
not a
I wanna
beast.
say because I don't
Narration.
know. Because
That's why I
I
asked
don't know
the
that
DM
this
if he would
happened.
let me.
Because
Oh, you
this
got
is
that.
like the first time it happened to me. I wanna
Okay.
say it just kind of appears because I could say it appears away
Sure.
of here so that it's not too loud, But I feel like because I don't know it happened, it just kind of appeared where I'm looking, where it's
Yeah,
right in front of me.
materialized, yeah.
And
Okay.
then it just happens, and then if at the end of my turn, it just go.
At the end of your turn,
Yeah,
it's only 5-foot radius.
yeah, and it's a dex save, which I need to do
Oh,
as well.
excuse me.
Okay, well this guy has disadvantage because I'll say that you're granted cover, so you'll get a +2 to this.
I mean, I also have advantage on him
Alright, fair.
because dangerous.
What is the DC?
DC is equal to 8 plus my proficiency, which is
Plus your
4
strength.
plus Constitution.
Oh,
which is-
con.
So
Plus 4 is 12 plus.
8 plus 4, 12, 15.
Okay, 15.
Roll the
That is not a 15.
I rolled 20 something.
Alright, so you use this man as a
21.
shield. Roll me some damage.
Yeah, it's just a D6, but still, it's gonna go. It's a 1.
Oof.
1
Six.
force damage.
1 point of damage. As you get to see this thing materialize and go, BARP! It just explodes.
Literally, I'm gonna go, shit.
I mean, it's a fart.
Someone who is brave,
Can I laugh?
you can laugh.
Can it explode like a fart?
Oh my god.
Alright, if someone who wants to be brave can roll me a D8.
Who all do?
Oh.
First person that rolls,
Oh.
7.
7.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Or
7's a
not
good
nice.
number.
Oh
7's a very
no.
good number.
Jesus, no.
So,
No.
this thing just exploded in flumpness. Carver, what were you doing? And by Carver, I mean,
Cross.
Cross, what were we doing?
But trumpet.
I'm going to pick this path.
I am breaking invisibility
Okay.
and using the loudest stage whisper that I possibly can down the stairwell. I'm going to say, "If you stop struggling, this won't cause any more pain." Dissonant whispers.
Oh wow.
That's a wisdom.
That is going to be a yes, whiz save.
That sucks. That's an 11.
That's a fail.
Hey.
He is going to take 6d6 psychic. I have 4d6 right here. I'm just going to re-roll the last 2. That's a lot of ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9.
As you whisper, it kind of bounces and echoes throughout the chamber, and it goes into this man's ear, and he starts grunting as you see a little bit of blood come out of his ears.
16 points psychic damage,
Nice.
and it's He's gonna attempt to move because he failed. He has to use his reaction for this. And he's going to attempt to move away from me as fast as he possibly can, but I think because he's grabbing.
He's grappled, so he's restrained. Yes. Alright, so he's struggling, trying to break free. And you just hear, as it say, face monstrous. Oh, no. No, you did.
I mean, he's
He's trying to say face scrum monstrosity, but it's
He
being
is choked.
So,
I am then going to move down the stairs.
Yeah.
how far?
All of my movement. I'm
Only,
going to be
only
10
if
feet
I can
past
understand
Carver.
that.
I'll put you here because I don't have any more stuff.
Okay.
What about the rest of you three?
I'm going to tell Bear to move forward. We're going to move forward together.
Yeah.
And
You gotta hold him.
I am also grabbing my 3 pebbles in my pocket and casting Magic Stone.
Magic Stone, alright, what about you?
I want to move forward, I guess all of my movement, and then can I don't know if I can move my spiritual
I am
weapon as
attempting
well.
to move somewhat quietly.
Exactly,
I
go
feel
up
like
to 20,
I need to
but
say
I'm
it,
still
so
50 away.
I'm also
if you want to do
intending
half
to
my
try
movement and I only move 15 feet instead of the 30, you are welcome to do so. I mean, you're the DM, it's your fucking game.
What were you guys saying?
I was just saying I want to move my spiritual weapon
Sure.
over 20 feet, but I know I'm still like 50 feet out, so it'd be kind of
Yeah.
floating in the middle.
Okay, so before where you are, pretty much attacking it. Bear Claw, can I have you make a dex check as you're moving downstairs with no assistance in the dark?
He's about to turn from a bear claw into a bear boulder.
My dex is fantastic. That's a 6.
Well, I would be moving
yeah,
with you.
didn't you say you
Yeah.
were
Are
going
you?
to help him?
Yeah.
while
Okay,
we were
if
touching
you are
him?
helping him, then
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
never mind.
see,
I'm touching
I thought
him.
it's-
I told him we
Look,
need
you
to
made her
move forward.
fall. That's awesome.
I thought it was gonna be like Indiana Jones.
I thought so as well, but no, you were assisting me. Okay,
Yeah. I'm
with
just
that,
focused on spiritual weapon.
what is your con save? Okay, it's going to...
Strength again, grapple.
No,
Okay.
he is not.
He's gonna try to smite you.
Why did he have to smite?
Okay, I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Does he need to talk to be
Nope.
able to do this?
He's not, he just needs his hands.
Strength save?
Yeah,
Is he making the strength check?
he's not making a strength check.
That is a dirty 20.
You're 20. Okay,
He's a cleric.
I need a second strength check.
That is even higher.
Okay,
Oh.
That
as
is 23.
you see that he takes out these,
Smell dice has been.
what's it called? Restraints.
Entangled.
Bracers?
No,
Soul shackles?
cuffs, thank you.
Soul
He takes out these
shackles?
shackles, and he's trying his best to just get one of your arms. And he keeps, like, hitting your forearm. And you see that it connects, but lets go. The second one connects and lets go. That's 2 of his attacks. Alright.
So how long is he gonna be alive? I'm choking him.
You're choking. Choking someone does not 2 seconds
I
you're
know.
down.
Oh yeah, no, it takes
I'm
like
just- I'm just
minutes to
waiting.
smother someone to
I'm
death.
just waiting.
He has a high con, so he can hold his breath for a while. So, with that, what are we doing? I'll just continue to go Saerus, Carver, and then the rest of you guys.
I mean, I'm just gonna roll d20
Mhm.
and see if it happens again, just because because I feel like Saerus doesn't know this spell that's happening to him with the flub.
It's not really something you control.
It's a bonus action that I can do it again while the rage persists.
Okay,
It's
While the
just
rage
part
is
of the-
persisting, I can use a bonus action to summon one again.
sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So basically, I'm doing the blink. Nope, it doesn't.
Okay.
Then
There is
just-
no-
I just
there is
leave
no
it.
flump
No
that
flump
appears.
coming.
Okay.
I'm doing the blink thing where 11 or higher.
Okay.
So,
No problem. So, what are we doing? You have to use your action to
I'm just
continue
gonna
holding.
keep, yeah, I'm
All
just
right.
gonna keep holding.
Then he has disadvantage on this because of your hex.
And I have advantage because I am raging.
Ooh, that's I mean that's high, but not advantage. Huh?
23.
Dirty 20. I rolled a 19 and a 16.
I rolled a 19.
Okay.
Plus 4.
All right. So he's doing his best to try to break free, but it's not working. Anything else that you're doing, Saerus? If not, it's Carver's turn. Carver.
I'm gonna get right up on top of him.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna stab.
What are we doing?
I mean, he's got daggers.
Could I poison spray in a way that would not cause the cone to affect?
Poison spray isn't a cone.
It's
It's not.
I thought poison spray was
Poison spray is a
throw.
single target.
You right?
Told you.
Yeah.
Poison spray is also a disingenuous
Also, yes,
name
even if it was
in-
a cone, you can just like.
Yeah, you can
excuse me,
angle
I'm gonna put this here.
Yeah.
Excuse me, if I could just have a moment of your time.
You're just
burning
gonna get
it.
up to the plate of his helmet and
That's a
just...
con check?
What?
It's a Constitution saving
It's a
throw?
con save.
Oh, he's good at that.
Yeah.
He has high con, not high con save. That is a total of an 11.
He don't save.
Okay, roll me some damage.
I think it's a D12.
That's
two
pretty
D12.
good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, level.
Yeah, he's learning.
Okay.
I get to use the big guy. 10 and 2 necrotic.
Okay.
Nice.
20.
Yep. Okay, as you start coughing from the damage and the necrotic energy starts like popping out of his veins, I'll say that with that, make me one last athletics check because you're choking him out. He's losing energy. You just made him try to exhale.
Inhale.
Yeah.
point.
So
Rolled the nat 1 and that I held.
I have to take the disadvantage, so I'm taking the 12, so that is a 16 total.
Oh, I have a 13 plus 4, 17.
17. Beat it by 1.
Yeah,
And that's
because
when
I
it
had a
just
13.
finally connects and sleep.
Sleep?
He's
Yep.
not dead.
He's not dead, he's asleep. He's unconscious. At that moment,
And then I'm gonna grab his shackles and then shackle him.
Oh, that's
when you put the shackles on and you connect it, you hear
Oh, great.
and you see a spark, like a magical spark.
Oh.
Fucking hypocrites.
I'm just gonna. Do you say that? Like,
No, I was saying that as a player.
Oh, okay. Because I'm gonna. That's what he's. Gonna
I will say that all of you, before we get to you,
He's gonna. mutter that.
starting with Saerus, and you all will notice, unfortunately, except for Bear Claw, no, you'll be able to feel it on your back. You see trickles of water,
Going
like
up?
falling.
Oh.
Oh, yep. I think people are like.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Yes.
Detect magic.
Those shackles are magic. It's the only different magical source here. Oh, and then you'll see this bubble of magic trying to surface and then deflate, surface and then deflate. That has a very similar, like, cosmetic color to Cyrus's own aura.
Also,
Oh, you got AoE.
how thick is the floor?
Pretty thick.
Is it lava?
How thick?
Oh, wait.
As far as you notice, roll an intelligence.
Thick enough to not be able to detect magic through.
You do not detect magic through any of these walls.
Yeah, that's gonna give you the information.
What do we do?
Guiding.
Also, they're not
Gagged? Gagged.
I'm gonna tell
It's not magic. They're pointing
Everybody-
a blessing from their god.
like over there, like kind of wave them.
Okay.
Everybody, you guys approach. It's really tight here, yes.
As soon
I- Oh, sorry. Go.
Oh, it's just more about as they approach, I'm gonna tell them, I think someone's come. I think the reinforcements are coming.
I'm going to say, should we ask Arthur if it's okay to kill these guys?
You call
I'm
Let's
just gonna
ask-
beam into your head. You needed permission.
you
I was
called
gonna say
yourself
let's
a
ask for
pacifist.
forgiveness later.
I really
What is past the chair?
Too
I
thick
really
of
Now that we're
these
down at
guys.
When you pass the chair, there's a table with some
Not
already
totally.
finished bottle of wine, food that was left over
Totally
on top and eaten.
Wow.
A kind of little corridor to the side that has absolutely nothing there, and then a door leading out. The man has on half plate
As
armor,
far as I know-
the mace, short sword, His cuffs are already on him, and he has a set of keys to the side.
I'm going to move to the door and attempt to move it.
If you say, I'm grabbing the keys too. But if you say, well, like, is it okay if we kill this guy? Ask Arthur if you can kill this guy. I'm gonna tell you, it's like, if you do, then you're just giving them more ammunition that we are the bad people, bad creatures.
I hate that you're right, but these
I
guys
see you
really
grabbing
suck.
the keys.
All right, I'm gonna beam into your head as I grab a feather and say, "Reach in
Just so
here."
everybody's there.
No.
Also-
Save it. For now.
Okay.
Cyrus said that out loud.
One it is.
Yeah.
If I make him insane,
Saying.
I want to just say, if Cyrus they
Oh.
stabbed me.
So, roll me a d4.
I'm just gonna say, and then I'm grabbing the keys and then restraining him, putting him in the chair, trying to stay there, the bastard. Ouch.
Roll me a d4, please.
4. There's 4 people coming in.
I don't know if they said.
I think
or
I
not,
went
but
like that to the
if-
keys.
If
Yes,
they
somebody
haven't tied that person's feet up,
Is that his feet up?
yeah.
Okay.
Restrain him.
Just
Alright, you're
restrain
restraining.
him.
I mean,
Okay.
that's why I was putting
Go
him in the
training.
chair to get him restrained.
Yeah,
And then I had the
for
keys on.
now.
So if no one's grabbing it, then I'll do it.
Does anyone want to grab these set of keys?
I'm gonna take them and then start trying the keys until I.
Roll
get the
me,
door.
a percentile. You're just grabbing random keys and trying to see which one.
I mean, how many keys
How
are
many
on
was
it?
in there? 500?
No, there's like 7 keys.
Okay,
I guess each time is going to,
12.
12. Okay. Alright. You finally, the third key opens it up. See downward. The second stairwell.
Oh.
All of us, we need to go in here and lock the door.
I'm just gonna.
So,
Yep.
as
We
you,
need-
yes?
No. I said what I said.
As you guys go down, you see that these walls are hugging tighter and tighter and tighter until you get to this corner. It's like it's 5 feet, and you see that it's a bridge leading off into what looks like to be running water going underneath.
Did you hear what I said?
No, please repeat it.
Oh, because what I was saying was like, as soon as everybody gets in, I was telling them to close the door. Is this like that type of door that has a 2-way lock on it or something?
Can we
Yeah.
relock the key?
Can you
the
relock
door
from
behind
the
us?
inside and just go?
No, it actually only locks from the outside.
Gosh, darn it.
Sorry.
Fine then.
Go walk inside.
So,
As we start going
Arcane
down,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say, Carver, would you mind getting on Bearclaw and telling him where to go, since we can only go like single file?
I will use your main as reins.
alright.
His
As
fur falls
you
off
guys
your-
are walking down, since Bearclaw cannot
Hold a
see,
monocle chain what direction.
I'm asking everyone to make me a dexterity check,
Okay.
extremely low DC.
Okay.
Bearclaw,
check.
I'm going to increase the DC by 2 just for you.
Like next check, not
Dexterity
saving
check,
throw,
yeah.
right?
Okay, I keep rolling really low.
Just
I have a
dex.
+3 dex. I want that to be known.
So you got
I
an
got an
8.
8.
The DC was a 5, so it increased to 7 for you. So you're walking, and I'll say that your front, like half your paw is
Okay, I was a little bit.
scoot over to the side a little bit. You continue making your march. What did you
I was
get?
a little bit scared because I had a 9.
9 is a pass. DC is 5.
It's just straight dex.
Straight dexterity.
Okay.
Did anyone get it below a 5? Okay.
17.
Cross goes in the drain.
Base.
The whole thing was, if you guys did pass the guard, and walking down here will be stealth checks as well to not try to wake him up, and your speed will be reduced, and you could possibly fall into the water.
Oh,
But he's
6.
already knocked out, so fuck that shit.
Let's
Can I
go.
have y'all's marching order?
oh, I think we're still going in the same.
I would have let Cyrus through the door first. I would have followed immediately behind him and beamed to whoever was last to close and attempt to lock the door behind us, taking the keys.
So you were at the end?
I would have been behind Cyrus.
Behind
I
that.
guess
Yeah.
The person who would be at the end, I think it's
Okay,
Everlee.
if you can
Or
put these
No, I moved up with my spiritual weapon.
babies in the same marching order on that bridge, I would greatly appreciate it because I don't have that long of arms.
Can I use my flame to melt the locks? And we're locked in here now, but you know.
I mean, I'll just pick the rear then if you want.
I mean, technically speaking, I could probably just blast the door off the hinges, but that would also be loud.
Okay.
I need to just 3D print a guy right in there.
Mend.
You could.
Can I do mending and try to do it on the wall?
No, because it's
Damn
not
it.
damaged, unfortunately.
Kick it first.
I would argue that
So-
aging counts as damage.
As you guys approach it, and you can lift the
How
other things
old
since
that
there's no
lock is.
real danger here. You can lift reveal the last bit of cloth.
Whoop.
You will
Look,
see a
look.
oh,
Is
Wait.
it Merlin?
Oh, good
That's a cage.
It's got Pterodon in it.
It's not
as you
Merlin.
see Pterodon in front of you.
Oh my god.
Mom, get us out of here!
But not the real one.
Not the real one.
Don't
see,
you cock tease me.
You see the Overlord in front of you.
Yeah.
No!
Master?
Can we
You
see
see
the
Master?
a large bear claw in
You're
front of you.
surrounded.
Oh,
What
okay.
are you going to do?
You'll see
Leveled
Merlin in
up.
front of you.
Yay, Merlin!
And what looks to be a second person who is asleep on that bench. I think there's already many there.
Already got it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Is it me?
Oh, is it a guard?
Probably.
Is it a
No. So inside,
Arthur?
you will see Merlin, who is bound,
This is their role
gagged. He's on the floor. You see that his toes are kind of like grabbing onto the bar and just bored. That's all he has for entertainment, just
I'm
touching
touching
the
the
Um, you also see that there is a man who is asleep on a bench that's broken to the side.
Great.
You'll see a chamber pot that is full to the brim.
Oh!
No food. A piece of stone slab that might have been used for a bed that has a hole carved into it.
We're duck toes.
What part
The
of
door.
the... Never
Every
mind.
hole
I'm not gonna ask.
Never
I don't
mind.
want to know where the hole's drilled.
So, I don't know. There's just a hole there. It's like,
It's for fun.
yeah, it's for decorations.
It's for bloodletting.
For bloodletting. Yeah. So, Saerus, you're at the gate. You have the keys.
Oh,
Can I have you also roll in percentiles?
Oh.
See which key you're going to use. Sorry, do you have bad
I would have
keys?
passed you to
Okay. Yes, what do we do?
Is this taking multiple
30.
rounds?
It might be, it's a kind of tight, narrow pathway.
30.
Anything that you're doing? 37? Okay.
30.
30.
I mean the keys.
He tried one key, didn't work. He tried a second key, it's not working.
While he's trying keys, I'm
Mhm.
mage handing and trying to get Merlin unbound.
Okay, as
That's
you,
fair.
as the magic kind of flows, you hear "Brrr, brrr," and the guy next to him starts twitching a bit, and you are able to unbind his restraints as the third key coincidentally opens it, and you start hearing muttering echo down very faintly.
Oh, there's a bound guy.
There's a bound guy upstairs. Yes.
I'm going to move to the back of the pack
Okay.
Oh,
and
okay.
say, "Don't pass me if the door opens."
I'm also turning around and guarding our
You're gonna
back.
be in front of that
I am
door.
turning invisible with a feather in my hand.
Nice. Okay. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
I like that idea.
Move him in, I guess in the back of the...
As you're doing that, and you are able to
Okay,
open
no,
some-
I'm not up on the door, but I'm at like the
So in front of
back
her?
of the bridge.
Okay, I can't really move that though.
You can move many side to side.
There,
if
right,
you need
right. That'll
Um,
be fine.
So sometimes the idea of making things narrow because it's immersive
Yeah.
doesn't work out with minis that are, have
Fun.
yeah. Okay, so you have your feather in hand. You are completely invisible.
Correct.
Um,
Unless there is a major light source that is lighting us up here, which I assume there is not.
There is not. I'll put this on here just in case I forget.
Thank you.
Yes. Lena.
I am readying a spell. Basically, if anybody comes through that door that's not Arthur or somebody friendly to us, I'm firing that shit.
Okay. Okay.
Do you need to know the spell or?
Yes, please.
Okay.
That'd be nice. Or that's a surprise.
I could do a
Catch me a
surprise.
surprise. Catch me a surprise.
It's a surprise.
Let's
It's
see,
a surprise now.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Surprise, motherfucker.
Wrong
Supplies.
size, motherfucker.
Supplies. You finally open the door.
Sunrise.
And Merlin's like, after his hands are completely unbound, he still has a gag in his mouth.
I got you.
I mean,
Yeah.
somebody has mage hand.
No, we can leave it there.
He's into it.
You hear, kind of audibly, the board under the mantle, I think?
Under the mantle, I think.
This can taste real bad.
It tastes real bad.
I mean, he has his hands now. He can ungag himself.
He really can.
See, he's into it.
I have a very high intelligence, and sometimes I forget how to do things.
That's fair.
You're so focused on like the next 3 days after you get out of here. You don't know. You're currently gagged right now.
It's like when you have your mask on all day, and then you forget you have your mask on, and it's
So
just
you
there.
drink water, or
Yeah.
So, you see that the man next to him is starting to wake up. Are you doing anything about that?
so what did you say again while you were still back?
My staff is underneath the mantle in the center room of the church. Underneath there is a display. They're going to break it tomorrow at first mass,
Great.
which will not end well because it would. So, have you ever thought about the idea of splitting an atom? That's what's going to happen.
What's an atom?
Yeah, breaking magical artifacts is insanely hard.
Yes.
And has major
Just
consequences.
for safety, I'm gonna X the guy waking up next to him.
Okay. Guy next to him. Yes.
Straight.
Straight. Okay.
If he says that out loud and I hear that, I'm saying we have to tell Arthur immediately. Maybe he can get it.
Yeah.
I'm
Can
gonna tell.
you message him?
Yeah, I was gonna sell it
Okay.
to Everlee.
What's your? I'll say this is a little important. So, what's your message?
Yeah, I'll say, Arthur, we freed. I don't know.
We found Merlin.
Yeah.
Found Merlin.
Yeah, I don't think I need to
Staff
say his name
mantle,
because
though.
he knows his name.
Found Merlin.
Found Merlin.
Staff in
Staff
church.
in church under mantle. Please get it. Please get it.
Daybreak.
Love you. See you soon.
Please.
What'd
get
you hear?
Wow. Rest
You,
on Arthur's
you do hear
Wish you.
Arthur replying, "Oh, fucking really?" And that's all you hear.
Oh, fucking really?
Stayed upstairs.
I remember his name.
Oh, fucking yeah, I love it.
Fuck, Bear Claw should have stayed upstairs. That's where the fun is.
It's gonna be real fun in a minute.
We need to hurry. More fun with the army of zombies walking in with them.
I was like, we need to hurry. I want
We
to
need
see
to
this
hurry.
show.
We need to go.
Okay.
We need to see what's happening.
Now that I have 2 5th levels, I can have 20 zombies.
Since we're playing the brave game,
church.
who is brave enough to roll me percentiles?
I will. I'll do it.
Whoever
I
rolls
haven't
them,
done
rolls
it
them
yet. I want to do
58.
it.
58?
God,
Okay.
fucking shit.
Alright. You will see the man next to Merlin start to wake up. It's a balding man with white hair, missing half of his teeth. You see that his fingernails are extremely long and dirty.
Jesus, you've been here a while.
Yeah.
This
And-
is the real Merlin the whole time.
I mean, could be. That would have been a great twist.
That would've been a-
Artemis did it to us once.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would have. Goddamn, jeez.
Is there a yearly Merlin impersonating contest in Camelot or
Yeah.
something with
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah,
the church does
whoever-
not use magic.
Whoever wins
Are
becomes
you sure
Artemis'
that
pet.
shackle is magic?
The shackle's magical, yes.
That's not magic, it's a gift from their god.
So he wakes up.
As the man wakes up and looks,
Thank you.
"Hey, you going, Merlin? I'm not done having fun yet." And you see his claws start to extend a little bit.
Oh no.
That.
Yeah. I'm having PTSD right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Maddening hex.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So it's a hex, so it automatically happens, right?
It's just
I
psychic
mean, it's a
damage.
bonus action.
Okay.
It's psychic damage on top of
He
the
doesn't have to
hexes.
make a save to resist it. That was
Correct.
really quite
He just
okay.
takes 5 psychic.
Like immediately, 6 strikes like that. As he screams and you see those very not their teeth to fall off. as fangs replace
Yeah,
them.
of course they fucking do.
What is everybody else doing? As you,
I'm
Lena
invisible and focused on the door.
Yeah, Lena and
it's still black in here, right?
Is pitch black. Yes, Lena and Cross. You hear
He's on you!
people moving
I
downstairs.
can't cast spells if I can't see.
all the way up here.
I am waiting for that
I
door to
still
move.
have
Which
my
means-
spiritual
Fine,
weapon.
Yes, you
fine.
do. Yes,
Okay,
right.
I want to
Fine.
move it to him and hit him.
Roll me a hit. Yeah, roll me a hit. So you took 5 damage, right?
So, Jesus.
Yeah.
Right there.
Trigger, door moving triggers held action, throw feather, and beam into whoever just opened the door. Wrong dungeon.
I love it. Yes, Lena.
Well, what if it was for you?
The door open?
If
No,
they
no, no.
are, if they are
They,
not friendly.
yeah.
If I do not immediately recognize who they are, they're wearing white armor.
You both hear footsteps and chain and metal clanking like they're running down the stairs.
Oh,
Past the door.
Past the door.
So, here-ish.
Okay. So, first thing I'm doing
Yeah.
is I am going to center my produce flame here
Okay.
on the gate.
Okay.
Produce flame.
Okay, there's a produce flame.
Oh, that means I can see now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh, I have
hit
an
him.
action the second I can see this motherfucker.
Sure.
I got a 21 to hit Jesus.
Oh, that definitely hits. Roll me damage. This is a little too big, but it's the first I can grab. If you can just put it somewhere on the board.
Does everybody hear that noise coming from the outside?
No, just to them. It's too.
It's
It's
too
not
muffled.
loud enough right now.
Yeah,
It's
they're
too far of a
closest to the
The
distance.
stone doesn't
Yeah.
translate
Yeah.
the.
Yes.
When she's done with what she's doing,
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
Produce
I am going to 5th level moonbeam right on top of him, the guy with the fangs.
Oh my god. Okay.
Goodbye to that guy.
That's
I was
5d10
wrong.
radiant.
It was a 23 to hit.
It's not
But
like
anyway,
it's
I
like
did
NPC
11
probably.
points of damage. Or, yeah, 11,
I mean,
sorry,
you saw
11
it.
points of damage.
So as
Yeah, you
this
couldn't know them.
staff moves over,
He's in the
hits
cage
this
with him.
fanged creature of the night, a vampire, if you will, and it looks, and you see its nose starts to form, and it starts levitating off the ground. And Merlin instinctively covers his neck.
Oh no.
When I cast it,
Yes.
Bearclaw will say, "Not my best friend's pet, Moonbeam."
When this is happening.
All right.
I
Well,
guess
here's a
I'll
moonbeam spell.
Okay,
It's going to be casted.
he has a con save.
Yes, he does.
just- My
Ooh, so pretty.
Oh my god. That's a 3, so 10.
Okay, I needed to beat a 17.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm aware.
So that's gonna be 31 radiant damage.
roll me damage. Oh, you already rolled 31.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
31.
For some reason, I'm like,
31
that's a
radiant.
really good number.
Yeah,
Roll-
specifically radiant.
So,
A radius.
62
means
points
together
of
we
radiant
just did-
damage as a beam moves through the ceiling and just burns this vampire spawn completely. And as he's about to lunge, it just comes out the other end of the beam like it's just beam me up,
ash.
Scotty, and a beam goes and it runs through. And on the other side, as Merlin is covering his neck, you just see bones scatter.
Yay!
That bed deserves anything it wants. As Merlin
He also
speaks.
just called you a pet.
I've heard worse.
Worse.
As you all now hear metal clanking and moving downstairs, as you hear, what? And then a scream, like people just like, just psyching themselves up, and the door busts open.
Okay.
White armor or no?
They all have white armor, and there's 3 guards.
Triggered held action.
All right, that is
Yay.
dexterity saving throw.
Also triggered
Can I
held
start,
action.
Yes,
can I
yes.
start moving forward? To
Yeah. Yeah, you guys can start moving forward.
Whenever, I
Oh,
guess,
I'll just put them out here. I'll
just
put
so
that-
that I can be in the front.
I'm so
It
excited.
operates identically to. Oh wait.
Fireball. DC 13.
Yeah.
I'm really good at
DC
killing
15
vampires.
fireball.
My
Amazing.
Jesus, my end.
Mhm.
The end spot is basically like I guess sharing a either sharing a square with
That's like
side
the perfect spell.
crosshatch or
And
like
you're
right in front of
dropping
them.
5d10 radiant.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm not
I want to
close
be in the
yet.
front of the.
I can do that twice.
Okay, so you're pretty much moving your way through.
Crazy.
Uh,
Excuse me.
only one person passed. They matched the 15.
Ooh.
They matched the 15.
Yeah, so roll me
is Fireball
8d6.
68 or
86?
8.
Okay.
Yeah, because Fireball is supposed to be overpowered.
Is it an 8d6?
It's 86, yeah.
Yay, do it. They're far
Ice
away.
shard.
Ice Shard.
Ice
I
knife.
can get the other
I'm
Nice.
sorry.
So you're hitting one target. Roll me the attack first,
Okay.
and then 3 more saves.
That is.
then you get a 10.
Plus 8.
Nobody got a
It's
10.
15.
15. The first person definitely.
Okay.
Does Merlin
No,
look
yeah,
like
no.
he's
15
wounded?
hits. So
That
roll me
is
the.
32 points fire damage
32?
or 16 on the half.
Okay, so the person in the middle is the only one that passed. As you throw your
I have a
feather,
bonus action off the back.
and as the feather hits the shield of the guy in the middle, and the fire just explodes, burning these two guys. As an ice knife flies into, breaking that shield, hits him, and then just shatters ice inside the guy. They're
Fire
fucking dead.
knife.
Yeah.
That's what
What's
I'm saying.
the
I
damage
don't
for
think
your
that
eyesight?
ice knife is not
Okay,
necessary. I think
so
they're-
I technically have to
I
calculate.
did it at 5th level, by the way. So
I see a couple of 6s. So
7, 6. So that's 13.
I think they were dead in the fireball.
16.
No, one survived.
And 19.
never-
19.
They're not going to
19.
survive.
so
They're all dead.
it had an HP of 20.
Okay.
Yes.
The feather's great. I love it.
They're-
Here,
they're-
you can have that one back. That's the one I threw.
They're dead, yes.
Oh, they are. 2 are burnt to the crisp. There's a vampire fucking singed and skeletonized behind you, and there is a man with a shield with a dagger of ice completely frozen, and then half of his face is burnt off.
Nice.
And
Is Merlin hurt?
I'm gonna say
Merlin looks perfectly fine.
Really? Like he looks like he's.
I mean, he doesn't look like he's damaged.
we should get back to Arthur because I want to see what happens now.
I'm gonna look at that. I was like, oh, fuck happened.
All right. Still got about a couple minutes left. Okay.
Yeah, Saerus said that.
We haven't.
As you guys are heading out.
They realize that a bottleneck works both directions.
Yeah, this was completely for their advantage, and it just fucked them over.
One,
was
Yes.
quick note, when we're passing by, I'm
Hotcakes.
gonna look at the 3 burnt. The 2 burnt to the
Yeah.
crisp and 1 halfly burnt to the crisp
Yeah.
and 1 half frozen.
Yep.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna say, you from the fire, you will be reborn. Hopefully, you be reborn. Okay.
I'm just gonna beam into your head. No, I told him wrong dungeon, and I fucking meant it.
I reanimate the 3 of them to have them come with us.
You have 3 zombies or
the frozen
skeletons? Zombies.
Zombies.
You have 3 zombies.
The frozen one. Cool.
Also, remember your magical item.
Yeah.
Okay. As
They smell like hot dogs.
as a
And also,
Eric just kind of moves
Is
over
that like a
and just gently touches each one of them.
I do the mushrooms. I just.
Oh, little mushrooms start going on and they start moving and
Oh, that kind of zombie left for
And then-
last one was a zombie.
yeah. Yes.
we got Merlin out. Yes.
got Merlin out,
Okay.
Yes.
Just making sure
Yes,
we got him
Merlin
out
is
before
out.
we start moving.
He has no shoes. He has no magic. He is a slightly toned man who's just in the sewers at the moment. Yes.
I want to give him a ration to eat. I feel like he's hungry.
I would love water or wine.
Yeah, here's both.
I give him one of my
Here's
good
both.
berries.
Oh, okay. Drink some wine. This is really good. You have a treasure here.
Yeah, it's just like a portobello.
He eats it, loves it. How come this beautiful, unalived entity was never in any of all conversations before? I have no idea.
He's
I'm just gonna
apparently
beat
Artemis'
He-
friend.
That's
He met me when I was still
Yeah,
a
he
bear.
doesn't know who you are. Right?
Uh,
You're just a dead bear to him.
I will bear claw.
Artemis apparently is his friend.
I'm aware of it. He's trying not to look at him, but he's still staring at him. Last time I saw him, his eye wasn't falling out.
Well, it's behind the monocle now.
Or had a monocle. Okay, let's go.
He's a fancy bear.
As you guys are walking through, you do see that the guy is still handcuffed
Uh-huh.
and bound, but is awake. He's like, "What are you?"
Oh,
No, you're gagged. He's
The,
gagged.
the not my best friend's pet line probably makes a lot more sense to
Yes.
Merlin now.
since he's awake.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm
since
gonna
he's awake,
ask.
I'm gonna look at him and then the strongest I can be, I'm gonna punch him till he can go back.
Okay. Punch him, goes back to sleep.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Unless you
should we
wanted to
bring
talk
him
to
with?
first. Oh,
You can bring him with unconscious.
I'll punch him and then
I'm
bring
fine
him
with the punching to sleep because I'm gonna do a thing behind him.
Okay, what do you do?
I'm going to draw my long sword and sink it into his eye socket.
All right, he's dead.
Oh, never mind.
Yes.
Well,
And then I'm going to beam into your head specifically. That's for calling me a scrap heap. You piece
I'll
of
make
shit.
note that it's a separate one.
Uh-huh.
I will cast my animate dead.
It's amazing
Okay,
how
yes,
quickly
yeah. Okay,
you go to
right.
murder.
I also
Oh, yes,
understand
please
the
check
system
because,
because
he'll cause-
So I have three
Oh,
that are
it's
under my
because
magic
of
item
and
and
then-
one that's not.
Awesome. All right, as you guys
Yeah,
are
I wanna hear
heading
this
out,
part.
Jesus,
and
did
you-
you know we would do murder hobo in a church?
of course we did.
I wrote the scenarios,
It's,
and then we'll see what
hey,
happens.
it's
I'm not
now
part of
Templar
these-
stabbing day.
I'm not part of these murder hobo. I wanted to not kill all of them.
Yes.
Yes.
I will
I was
say,
just asking.
as you guys head out, maybe about an hour has passed, so it's very close to midnight. Which
Midnight Mass! Sorry.
which sewer hole are you guys getting exiting from? The one outside of. Technically, you have 4 options. You can go back to the church.
Yeah.
Outside
Oh,
that
back
one.
to church.
Back to church. As you guys head
Arthur's
back.
there.
I want to see
Sure.
Arthur burn in
I
it.
know.
Yes, just sure. As
Dating.
you guys exit the
His
church,
name was.
can I have everybody roll me a perception?
Okay.
So that perception.
Okay.
That's a 29.
Oh yeah, you definitely see this.
23.
Pass.
Like I said,
16.
Bearclaw perceives time.
Actually, let me. 16 passes.
16.
Pass.
16.
Wow.
13.
You'll be the only one that does not see it.
Yeah, I'm
Leaving the
still.
pack, you're
Oh, that's not at
My
all
helmet
what I
is in
needed
the
to
way.
sound like.
Well, like, oh, my helmet's a little crooked. From
Oh,
the
is this gonna be like a Notebook scene? They just run to each other and
No.
start macking?
This is
And that's
a
when
little.
Merlin realizes the church is actively on fire.
And then they're just gonna disappear and teleport somewhere.
As you guys all head out, the fog cloud has kind of covered half the city. You start seeing the rain start dropping, and as everyone's like, "Oh, fuck, that smell is gonna be coming off of you. That stench is coming off of you." And everybody, except for Saerus, since you have a mission, you're looking at the church. And you're kind of guiding everybody to make sure everyone's coming through. You all see, floating in the center of the city, a woman in a red dress.
God damn it, Bathory! God damn it!
Who is currently muttering something and looking at the sky.
Oh! Do I have? Do
How
I
far
have?
away?
Approximate
She's maybe like
range.
300 feet up in the air.
Shit, hey, I can hit!
Okay, so
Oh, you have a spell sniper?
Eldritch Spear.
I would,
Oh.
as the first bolt of lightning flashes and you all can see her, and also that now you're like, where's everyone looking at?
She might
You
have
see
the staff.
Bathory
Oh, no.
floating in the air. What are you doing?
I was commenting about how I absolutely can hit this bitch, but I don't want her to know we're here quite yet.
Okay.
Unless she, like...
She's the one
I
that did
perceive
it,
her.
though.
Does she perceive us yet? Does it look like she's seen us?
Yeah, also remember out in the battlefield when we mentioned Bathory and one of the Templars was like, oh, like he recognized her
as-
from the statue?
It's all coming together.
As that
Remember out in the
flash,
battlefield when we defeated the thing that Bathory made?
Fair. Oh,
That's fair.
one,
That's probably
one
more obvious.
Templar seemed to be in love with Bathory, and the other Templar seemed to be y'all's friend and did not understand why people were in love with Bathory. So, you heard a huge bolt of lightning that lit up the entire city. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con save.
18.
26.
26 is definitely a pass.
14.
Does a
14 fail.
second 26 pass?
Let me double check, yes.
18 now.
18. Okay, I was looking for her sheet because I,
Oh boy,
she's
she's
also-
full power now.
yeah.
Oh, it does?
Just passed.
Oh,
Okay. That's good, because I got an 18.
18 passes, okay.
Form of
So,
vampires,
9's a fail.
That's
you got?
kind of why I was waiting to hear from
I said 14.
14's a fail. You got a 20 something, right?
26.
Okay.
26.
So, everybody
by the rating,
that
right?
passed will only take 2 points of thunder damage because the immense just of the thunder. Everybody else will take 4 points of thunder damage. In addition to that, you are deafened.
Great.
You cannot
Joke's
hear.
on you, I don't got ears. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, the ones
For
who
the ones
failed
who
are
failed,
deaf.
right?
Yes, everybody that failed, you're deafened, yes.
I think Carver's the only one who failed? Or was it?
Carver
I
Both
failed.
failed. But
Yes.
joke's on him, I don't need ears.
I'm gonna take a knee.
Ah.
Point one.
Okay, let me get what
Sure.
Carver's doing.
I'm going to say to Bear Claw, we need to deal with that.
How far away is she?
300 feet up in the air.
200?
3.
Shit.
Speak
Okay.
my word.
Your broom comes out. All right.
Room? Carpet.
Carpet.
It's definitely a carpet.
If you give me within 120 feet.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh.
So, magic flying carpet. You guys get on.
What about your thralls?
They'll be.
They're still there. They're just looking at them.
They got a
Okay.
60-foot leash.
Ooh, do I do this?
About anyone doing anything else?
I-
You just see Bathory looking and muttering in the air.
I'm gonna attempt to interrupt that concentration and
Yeah.
left arm
God.
spools up and good old Eldritch Spear.
Roll me to hit.
I was gonna start moving forward. towards
Yeah,
the
I'm
church.
doing a thing.
You
Okay.
can do what you want.
What are you doing?
Oh boy, this is
I
gonna
don't
be
really
so
have it.
stupid. I am wild shaping
Wait,
into
crossbow.
Raven.
Can I try to aim a crossbow? I can reach a crossbow with disadvantage. but I can't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be yelling at you to hold off, but you're also deafened.
Shimmering,
Yeah, let me
shining,
come up in my head.
beaming.
First beam is
Yeah,
a
this is gonna
26
hurt.
to
I don't
hit.
know that you're
This is
deafened.
gonna really suck. So
We'll use this one because I do not have her mini with me. I thought I did. How much?
First beam is a 26,
Aw.
second is a 27.
Both hit.
She's hotter.
Plus 9 to hit. That hurts.
I rolled a nat 20 and a 19. I'll need to take the 19.
You guys take the 19.
I'm
24.
Both hit.
2d10 plus 10?
I'm currently kind of moving forward too.
Okay.
So, I guess my second attack. That is a 22.
22 hits.
That is 29 points force damage.
I need separate. Each one.
Okay, first beam is a 10 plus 5, which is 15.
Okay.
The second beam is a 9 plus 5, which is 14. For a
Okay.
total of 29 points force damage.
She takes 29, but I need because each attack will be a different roll. It's not
For the
combined.
concentration?
Mhm, yeah.
Gotcha.
And Cyrus, what did you?
First attack is a 5.
Okay.
Second is a 6.
Okay.
Because it's just a cross.
And actually,
Okay.
fuck it, action surge.
Sure.
Rowlathim's Psychic Lance. Speaking, despite being deafened, I know your name, Bathory, and thus blast.
Oh, you said she's 300 feet away?
Yeah.
Okay. At 4th level, I would like to attempt to Ice Storm. Centered on her.
That's a pretty good one. All right.
I forgot I have one real long range spell just for occasions like
Okay,
this.
okay.
It is an int save.
Intelligence save.
She
I
busy,
roll
though.
a 19 plus her save.
That's gonna pass. No incapacitation, but half the roll.
Wait, is that for the int? Or is that for
That's for the ends.
For
So it's gonna be 76 cut in half.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
Roll me the damage, and then is it a dexterity saving throw for the
Yeah.
spell?
So you guys are how far up in here?
That's a 27. Not
Yeah,
sure.
she beats the 17.
Still roll me the damage because she does take half.
Yeah. So half is going to be
The half is 14 points psychic.
Okay.
9 bludgeoning,
Okay.
10 cold.
Okay.
I rolled real bad.
Your crossbow bolts are actually lower damage.
because it's not magical.
What's the type of damage?
Psychic.
not affect her.
What?
It's not affect her.
Wow, immune
Yeah.
to psychic. What a jerk.
What the fuck kind of OP bullshit is this? There's like 2 things in
Yeah,
the
2 things in the fucking book. Not in my fucking world.
God damn it.
Okay.
He's just doing it because I'm being psychic.
It's not actually at all. These stats were pre-made by somebody else. Okay.
I'm also joking. I love you. I know you.
How much
wouldn't
damage?
do
Sorry.
that.
9, and then what was the other one?
9 and 10.
9 and 10.
The bludgeon is 9, cold is 10.
Okay. Okay. So, just to get things straight, you shot your Eldritch Blast, and then you threw in a
E-Blast, 2 beams, plus Relative Psychic Lance, which fired, but she's apparently immune to psychic damage for some insane reason.
As you shot 2 crossbows, a storm of ice is starting to appear around her. Carver, what are we doing?
Her first.
Okay.
Me first? Part of it is how far up are you guys right now?
Yeah.
As
If you
far as
just-
you can be.
If you just got up, as all this is happening, you'll be 30 feet up in the air.
Okay. So we're 270 feet
Yes.
Good lord.
I'm basically following them. And
You
I'm
change into which animal?
a raven.
A raven. Got it. Alright. Your
Yeah.
speed, I believe you're about 20 feet faster than they are. Okay.
away. Is she holding anything?
Nope. She's just fluttering in the air with her hands extended. It's almost like she's whispering to the clouds above her. And then she's getting bombarded by all these things, which do you have a thing that you're doing? Oh, well, you still have an action if you would like.
Do I do this?
I don't have Eldritch.
No.
Pass.
I need to do the thing. So.
Okay.
She's
She's still up there. This is
300 feet away from us.
yes. This is literally the first 3 seconds you guys interacting with her. This round has not even finished.
Fuck this bitch entirely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not talking to this.
I am basically going to keep flying, but I'm going to slow down so that I can go over to Bear Claw
Okay.
and just start tweeting at him.
Okay. So you're flying next to them.
Because that's all I can. Yeah.
So you're 20. Are you gonna fly with them, or are you heading up first?
I'm going with them.
So you're
And
flying
I'm-
next to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm bugging the
Everlee,
shit out of you.
you're the only one that I've not heard from.
Everly.
What you got?
I am trying to see what I can hit her with. I mean, I could have my wings out and fly as far as I can get, but I'm not going to be within range.
Well, neither are they. There's still 270-ish feet away.
Yeah.
So you can also be with them, like all 4 of you guys. Like
270 feet is also a lot to reach.
Yeah.
Like, I have a specific invocation that lets me do it.
Yeah.
Well, and I thought I had a feet, but I don't think
What do you think?
It's the second.
Oh, your feet is wow, working on sleep.
so it's
No, you can AO with magic and
Cast your start
any.
Yeah, so I'll fly as far as I can, but what I was intending to do was hold on diving bolt at a 4th level.
Okay, roll a hit.
So within range, and it's
I was just
120
saying.
feet, so-
Okay, so you have to get up there
The
first.
weight
Okay, understood.
limit won't allow it.
So you
Unless
are
you're going to
all
have
flying
speed.
up there at 120. You're 270 feet away from her, except for the ones that are on the ground. The second round of the storm happens. Yes.
We should be 60 feet in the air.
I believe that carpet, specifically the mathematics was 1 person 60 feet, 2 people 30.
It's 400 pounds, 60 feet.
Yeah, I didn't look at that, and I just imagined the speed. Sure, I'll give you the speed of that actual thing. After the 9th time I say the speed.
Hey, if you want to let us have the zombies on the carpet, it would be going at 30. But that
Yeah,
means I
zombies
can
are only
push my
half
necklace
people.
ones off towards people
Oh
on
my
the
God.
ground.
Oh my god.
How far are
You
you?
could just be
How
like,
far up are you?
kinetic bombardment.
I don't know. Are you letting us have zombies?
No, unless you want to have the zombie, then you're
60 feet then.
60 feet. Okay, so you're
I'm just saying we can do a bombing run.
shit. All right, racer. So
Just some falling on me there.
240 feet away from her. Second round of the storm.
These ones explode.
You start seeing the
my
raindrops
magic item.
turn more gelatinized and green.
great.
Yes.
I do still have an action, yeah?
Yes, we have not done your action yet, because you were thinking.
Detect magic.
Everything. The entire houses are covered in magic.
What type?
Ooh, that's important.
Conjuration. Every
Great.
inch that you see all around you.
Thanks, I hate it.
This is the worst blacklight
So-
reveal ever.
Each creature in a 5,000 foot radius. As
I'm
the
outside of
storm. Oh, okay, good. As the storm is falling, will take 1d6 acid damage.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I'm 5,000 to 2 feet.
Battery just committed genocide on anyone who's outside the camera.
That's
That
great.
is 5 points of acid damage.
Yeah, that just murdered every single commoner in a 5,000 foot radius.
They're outside.
Oh my
yes.
god. Oh my god.
Lena. What's your bird's HP?
My bird's HP. That's a good question.
We are
Hang
blessed
on.
on this day.
I believe it's 1.
Fucking Is it?
I believe so.
Great. I'm about to hit the ground.
So, you say you're at the same speed as they are, right?
Was she
Yeah.
right near me?
Yes.
Okay.
60 feet. So that's 66 of fall damage. As you're just plummeting to the ground.
Can I? Oh no, I don't know if it's
Are the raindrops the effect of a spell?
Yep, Ravens has 1 AP.
It looks so. They have the same tint and color
Could I-
as everything around them. It looks
Okay.
like the magic is coming from those clouds.
Would I be able to Thorn Whip to try to catch her?
Do you have an inspiration point?
I don't
Did
know.
you give
Did
us one
Bear
for the
start with one?
construct?
Nope, they did not.
I have one.
Did the
Cool.
Can I have?
What are you doing to make sure that you...
God
What
damn
roll are you doing?
Wait, did the construct give us an inspiration point? Or no?
She's yelling, "Bear, catch
No.
me!" and holding out her arm.
Wait, but you're right.
I basically would be falling, so I'd be like, shit, I was gonna try. Oh, I can't say what I was gonna try to do.
That is
I was gonna do a thing, but
9 points of bludgeoning damage.
22?
How far?
29.
29.
Fall straight to the
How
ground.
far in front of me is she?
I think my zombies are ready to do that. You're not.
Within 40 feet.
I can't quite make it. Wait, I just took damage?
No, I did.
No,
You
I
took
took
damage
acid
last
damage.
round.
Yeah.
This round you're currently taking damage, yeah.
Right.
Yes.
And I'm seeing her falling.
Yes.
Misty speed.
Okay.
Blink 40 feet and catch.
Roll me a strength saving throw.
I'm fine
So that I
with it.
stay within range of her.
Hey, you rode me into battle against the construct. This is the least I can do.
This is true. I did ride you into battle.
Order them to stumble.
Strength save?
Yeah.
15.
15. Okay.
I don't know if that's
You take 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Fine
If you
with it.
catch her, you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
As
Okay.
soon as we
Split difference.
Split it?
Yeah.
Start moving
I'm fine with this.
every.
As it hurts like a motherfucker, but you catch her, it kind of breaks off and like she softly lands on her back. And you start hearing people screaming. The acid is also melting the houses.
Okay. 15.
This is round 2 of the storm.
I'm going to beam directly into Lena's head. We need to make a choice. Either try to take down this bitch that's trying to murder the entire city, or attempt to get people evacuated.
I was trying to take her down, but we need.
We don't have the reach. I can sit here and poke her all fucking day.
Yes. So by the way, she has not taken a turn. That is just the effect of the spell.
Jesus Christ.
So,
Do we get to do something or no?
as
We'll
this
use
second,
our free.
you see that she is just moving away. She's just flying as far as she can. And with her speed,
Which is ridiculous.
too many tabs open. So that it's 100 feet to the right.
Holy shit!
Those bloody wings work. Yes. So she's moving away. What are you guys doing? That's all she's doing.
Stop casting.
No.
None of us
acid's still
interrupted her
falling?
concentration.
She passed every single one of them.
Jesus Christ.
You guys did not do enough damage to make me roll above a 10. It's damage split in half. Well, and if it's less than 10, it's automatically 10. Just letting you know, she does have a +7 to her roll.
Well, I got within moonbeam range.
So, as she's moving away and the city's fallen with acid, is there anything you guys are doing at this specific
Yeah.
moment?
Yeah, wind wall.
Wind wall. Where?
Like as much as we can. Like I was gonna just do it around her, but just like kind of in a. I'm hoping I could do it like a upside down umbrella. You know, like try to catch.
Trying to catch her?
No, try to catch the acid.
So basically, she's gonna like try to push.
Because it's supposed to keep
like,
gases and stuff at bay.
Imagine this is the
also,
ground.
that'll reduce the damage for sure.
Imagine this is the ground, and this is where she's casting
Okay.
the wall, and it's pushing it back up.
People outside.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm gonna
When
start
the thunder had
That
it,
just
something.
means the people under the edges of that are going to be extra fucked.
I'm gonna start yelling at people.
Yeah, you're an asshole.
Run
Okay.
away.
Stay inside.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
screaming. I'm screaming at people. Do not come outside. Get to cover. Get to safety.
Okay. As we're trying to do that, what is the general consensus of everyone doing? Is anyone interacting specifically with Bathory?
I'm going.
I'm just walking towards the tree.
And you
She
just
moved.
like
Out, she moved out of range
Okay.
from me.
I got that.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at you and say, where is Merlin right now?
He
Oh, and
is
Glass-
covering from the acid. So I'll say actually he's probably running to the edge of the church. So the acid's falling up around him. He has no magic on him. He's just a
He's
guy.
just a dude.
Yeah.
They never gave him the staff back?
Well, it's in the
They
church.
haven't
It's in the
Yeah.
church. And we never got back in
Is
there.
the church melting as the other houses are?
Yes, it's slowly. It's only 5 points of damage. So yes, they are, but it's a very sturdy structure.
It's
5
like
point damage is not going to deteriorate the wood immediately. But it is slowly starting to see the smoke coming out from the roofs, and you start seeing some signs melting, like a hinge of like one of the joints of steel just kink a little bit. So, as this is happening, and she's technically too far away, I will let you guys see the remaining effects of the storm. You see 6 bolts of lightning hit these random buildings and just explode completely. The next 6 seconds, it is a hailstorm. It starts emanating from everywhere within that range.
This is a 9th level druid spell, isn't it?
And then the next 30 seconds are these harsh, cold Arctic winds.
is the wind wall deflecting any of this?
It's helping, but not enough. It's like it's an umbrella in a fucking pool.
This is a calamity.
So,
Good word.
Well, at least I'm trying to keep my friends and anybody in the zone of 120 feet.
which is helping.
50 feet. It's 50 feet wide. 15 feet high. 50 feet long. 15 feet high.
All right. So with that, and after everything is said and done, and you see Arthur come out of the church with a staff and Excalibur out. We're going to continue this next time.
As soon as he comes out of the thing, I was gonna say, stay there!
Yeah, I'm just beaming into his head at this point. Get to cover!
She's
Okay.
still there, right?
Battery?
I mean, she was flying away,
She's
but
a little, you don't see her. And as soon as the storm came, 1 minute passed, storm went away.
Fucking spell this is.
So if you,
everybody.
I'll say if you have Arcana trained, you can roll Arcana check, and if you you can choose not to roll. That's totally cool. If you do not have Arcana check, you can roll with a disadvantage if you want.
If you have advantage, or not advantage, if you have it.
If you have it
Yeah.
trained, just roll as a normal roll. If you do not have it, then disadvantage. 13. That's okay.
10.
Fail.
Nope. 8.
I might actually
Yeah.
pass this.
Let's see if I have it or not.
Oh, I have it trained.
I do!
Go. That is
Wow.
18.
18 just passes.
Oh, I got an 18 too!
Okay. Cool. You
Actually,
this
got a
is
22.
A
Sorry.
very, very powerful, catastrophic spell that is destroying nature and reforming it, called Storm of Vengeance.
I'll say 9th level fucking spell. God damn it.
And that's where we end next time.
Alright.
So we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Alright, bye guys.
Bye, everybody.
Adios.
Be good.